Get in character. Get in character. Hey y'all, Scott here. Dang it! I messed up. Hey y'all, Andrew here. Come to Twitch. Come to Twitch. This is Twitter, by the way, everyone. This is Twitter. Better get your Sans game ready. I will get my Sans game ready, and then one day I will verse you, and I will lose, and I will still lose. Seriously though, come to Twitch. We're watching the old Beta64 episodes. We're giving away things. It'll be fun. Celebrating 3 years of Discord. Be there. Be square. Be Sans. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Hey everyone, it's me. I was just talking to the people over on Twitter, saying hi. That's about it. How are you all doing? How are you all? Let me know. How are you all doing? Are you excited? Excited for a day of cringe? A day of giveaways? A day of pain? In a good way, though. In a good way. Andrew, you fulfilled my dreams. Technically, I'm glad I did. Cringe-aways. I gotta pull up the list of what games we're giving away just to make sure I have it ready. So basically, oh good. I'm glad you all are doing great. Okay, so here's the thing. We're watching old Beta64 episodes, yes, but it's been like 8 years. So let's just scroll back in time here. Sorry, 6 years ago. 6 years? That's it? I started in 2011. December 2011. That's not 6 years ago. It's YouTube, it's 2019. I'm sorry. You may have forgotten. It's 2019. It's definitely not 6 years ago. Anyway, I've forgotten literally everything in most of these videos, so especially this one. This one's when I got so many stories. I got so many stories to tell. And I guess I should say we won't keep the music going once we start. But I'll just tell you a little story about this video. Just to kind of, were the videos on the channel that were removed. I did delete a couple over the years. I don't remember. There was one time. Okay, so let me tell you that story. So I released shirts. I released shirts on Spreadshirt, and I was so excited to sell Beta64 shirts. So excited to do it that I created a teaser video of like, guess what I'm doing? I'm doing something super secret and cool. I'm releasing T-shirts, and that was before. Like this was before like every single YouTuber had T-shirts. This is before Bub Schmub selling his like poorly MS Paint Kirby shirt, which probably would actually sell really well. Now this was like 6-7 years ago, and I was so excited to sell my Bub Schmub shirts. No one else was excited for my Bub Schmub shirts, and that was one of my first videos that no one really particularly liked. So I deleted it. About a year later, I deleted it because it was like it wasn't getting any views anyway. Thank you, Electric Punky T. Hashtag Bub Schmub. That's my. I hope I made that up. I really do. Cutesy-kun, good to have you here. I wish I could join the game giveaways. Dude, by watching you join the game giveaways. I think it's a chat thing, and how that works. I'm gonna have to figure it out as I go along. But yeah. So that was one of the videos I deleted. I don't know. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. That's my brother in chat. You don't know his username though. I'm just gonna say my brother's in chat. Good to have you here. Let's try. Let's move on to the next song. Okay, so you know what I'm excited for? Just so you know, there's something new that's coming called channel points that I'm really excited for. That lets people just from watching the stream, they can unlock emotes. That I think is really cool, and I'm hoping I get into it soon. But I see you, E-Vines. We might as well get started. We have almost 3 hours worth of videos. We're doing Luigi's Mansion Debug Code, Majora's Mask, Super Smash Bros, Wind Waker, Pikmin, Earthbound, the Nintendo Experience. That one's gonna be a trip. Super Mario Sunshine, Donkey Kong 64, Super Paper Mario, Wii Sports, and Banjo-Kazooie. That's all the videos I released in my first year on YouTube. Beta, check your DMs. I've got more games to donate. Whoa. Okay. Schools, what games you got? We got Distance, God's Trigger, Guacamelee 2. What else? There's also, we've also got Uncanny Valley, Legend of Grimrock 2, Cook Serve Delicious, The Incredible Adventures of Van Hazeling, Final Cut. What, like Final Cut Pro? Guild of Dungeoneering, Endless Legend, Hello Neighbor. Punch Club, Tangle Deep Plus soundtrack. Blank 12, thank you so much for subbing. Appreciate it. Okay, so I guess, seeing as we have extra keys, do you want to do a giveaway, like, before we start? I probably need to, like, grab my laptop. Well, let me see if I can set up a giveaway. See if I can do this. Credits, no. Oh, here we go. Welcome to giveaways. Add giveaway. Custom. Create name for this giveaway. Heck yeah. I'm going to start with, let's start with Hello Neighbor. Why not? Start with Hello Neighbor. Everyone loves Hello Neighbor. Enable, how many minutes? We'll do it like, give it 4 minutes for people to, enterprise, Hello Neighbor, Steam code, you know you love it. Okay, I'm doing well, Spidey Seth. Advanced. You must be a follower to win. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like people following my Twitch channel. Okay, so to join in, all you have to do is follow. There you go. Let's do it. Profile created successfully. Current giveaway. Okay. Start giveaway. I click start. The giveaway has started. How do you do it? How do you do it? Okay, here we go. For viewers, use !! raffle to enter the raffle. Nice. And there it goes. That seems pretty easy. This is a good way just to, you know, figure out how this whole system works. Also, just so you know, you have to join the Discord server in order for us to give you the code, just for the fact of it's easier to DM people on Discord versus DMing people on Twitch. That almost never works. How many ads can I go through in one stream? Dude, get those bits. Get those bits from ads. Awesome Mario, quickly type ! raffle to enter the raffle. That's all you gotta do. And then you can enter the raffle. So far, there's 15 users. I'm not going to enter the raffle. If you don't want the game, don't enter a raffle. That's good. Good for you, man. I appreciate that. Come on, where's the Dick's Sporting Good at? Dude, I got the $5 from Dick's Sporting Goods from the last stream. Your swag, your money, your way. That's extra Dick's, by the way. Freaking, that was great. I did, in case you weren't there last stream, I did a Dick's Sporting Good ad where I just watched a 15-second video and said that Dick's has your swag or something like that. And they gave me $5. My first ever sponsorship. Are you gonna spend it in Dick's Sporting Goods? No. I'm going to spend it on Minecraft skins. Now actually, I'm gonna spend it on, probably gonna spend it on those freaking gem apples from Kirby. Have you played the Kirby game? The freaking Kirby game? What is it called? Super Kirby Clash. It's so much freaking fun. It's free, it's fun, I love it. I'm so addicted to it. It's really fun. I didn't actually know that there was a 3DS version. Am I a real gamer? Probably not. Kobe, good to have you here. The frickin' Kirby game. Ah, yes. My favorite game, the frickin' Kirby game. We'll start watching the video. Yeah, it's free. It's free to play. And, like, I've been playing it for almost, I think, 3 hours now. I'm, like, level 34, and I haven't spent a cent. I want to spend money on this game just for how much fun I've had. I might as well I want to give him money. Fake gamer, ban him. Yeah, Kobe, you haven't been here in a while. Kobe, when are you gonna start live streaming again? Remember when that was a thing? Remember when Kobe live streamed 3 times? I've been avoiding beta. You and I both know that's true. Beta64 Minecraft stream when? I'm gonna assume soon. The server's still up for those of you who play on it. Beta64.tv is the address. Welcome Walker 14. Enter the giveaway for Hello Neighbor quick! Exclamation point raffle. Yeah, dude. Freaking, this is a Beta64 shirt. I forgot, Nurples made it, right? Right? Wasn't it Nurples who made the design? You can buy these on Amazon. Just, if you're in the US, go to Amazon and search for Beta64. And you'll do it. You could buy, I'll just show you, just because I've got 16 seconds left. Search. No, not gift ideas. Though Beta64 sure would be a good gift idea. There you go. You got 64-bit Beta64. We've got the limited edition Beta cartridge tee. You got the Beta64 hoodie. You got the Beta64 64-bit hoodie, Beta64 logo. We've got the Luigi's Mansion Beta64 tee. We've got the Take Flight Beta64. We've got Back to the Beta tee. We've got freaking, is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's pick the winner. The Tenko finally lived our dreams of becoming a bitch, he goes. Okay, picking winner. The winner is Blank 12 is the winner of Hello Neighbor Steam code. Congratulations, Blank 12. That's actually Blank 12. Like, congrats, man. You've been a long-time viewer. Okay, so be sure to join Discord if you're not already on there. I'm pretty sure you're on there. That shameless plug, Beta. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so yeah, that's how the giveaways are gonna work. We're gonna do that after every video and give away more games. But I say we start. Oh yeah, also, one last thing. Subs are half off. It's $2.50 to sub. It gives me $2.50. You're basically donating $2.50 to me. You get cool emotes, and if you give bits, 10% of those bits get additional to me. It's great support. Be sure to sub. And that's all. Let's get started. That's all my plugs. Oh man, I've actually been kind of oh man, this is gonna be it's gonna be a trip, because I can guarantee you Kobe next he'll say he's sponsored by NordVPN. Okay, let me know if the volume's good. I forgot to turn on the volume. Oops. Okay, let me know if the volume sounds good. I love you too, Kobe. Okay, cool. Why did Google just activate? Free, thank you so much, Windwalker. Yep, 10% more. I just got 11 bits instead of 10. Okay, see you later, Kobe. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. I can guarantee you that there's gonna be parts of this video that aren't correct. Cause this is back when I didn't really know or distinguish the difference well enough between rumors and facts, which is why later on when I was making Beta64 videos, I made sure to be like, it's a rumor, this is a fact, this is something that's known, this is, I'm not sure kind of thing. So, yeah. I'll let you know if anything's wrong. I'm definitely going to re-release this episode. Here we go.
Luigi's Mansion is one of those rare Nintendo games that no one seems to know about.
Okay, yep, man, that's our first problem. Everyone knows about Luigi's Mansion past Andrew. Everyone knows about Luigi's Mansion.
So in light of the coming of Decemberween, and because I was too lazy to finish this on Halloween, I put together a video of the beta elements of Luigi's Mansion. Now make note that this isn't all the beta elements from Luigi's Mansion, because it would nearly be impossible to cover it all, and I don't have that much time. So sit back, grab your bag of Lay's potato chips, and enjoy the beta of Luigi's Mansion.
Okay, let me give you some reasons why I sound so different. A, how old was I? I think it was 14 or 15 years old when I started. So that's A. B, I was also very shy, very introverted, and I had a very terrible mic. Sound. I'm gonna see if I can find it. SoundHound, when it first came out, gave you a free microphone because they wanted you to be able to hum things. They gave you a free crappy microphone, and I'm never going to be able to find it, and I threw it away. But it was just a really crappy microphone, about that big. Oh yeah, gummy bears, beautiful. And that's what I used to record this. Claus, did you know that I actually had Lay's potato chips? That was one of the big things when I first started the video. Like, when people were like, dude, I actually had Lay's potato chips. Also, if you notice, I said that I was going to release a video on Halloween. It took me 3 months to make this video because I didn't use a script. This is one of 2 Beta64 episodes where I didn't use a script. Because what I wanted to take notes and sound more natural, which I was nervous, so I didn't sound natural to begin with, but I was trying. And it took 1 month, I think, to record the video on and off, and another 2 months to edit it. So yeah. Oh, it took so many takes. That was like, this video is like 11 minutes long. I think I had like 3 hours of recording. And then at that point I was like, maybe I'll get better. And then I didn't get better at it, so I just started writing scripts, which was really good. Do you plan on updating your intro? I mean, I have updated it recently. Watch the Super Mario Galaxy video. Let's continue onward.
Luigi's Mansion was first shown at Space World 2000, among other Nintendo GameCube games such as Metroid and The Legend of Zelda. Which brings us to an interesting point. At the end of the Space World 2000 GameCube reel, a 1-second video of 3 ghosts sitting around a table is shown. Strangely enough, these ghosts do appear in the full game, but not as one might expect. While I was randomly ripping textures for the game, I came across this image, which appears to be the same 3 ghosts sitting around a table.
If I remember correctly, I was the first one to discover that. I think I was. I could be wrong. It is possible. Hey, Easy Cat. But I think I was the first one who found that.
The image is visible in-game when Mario is turned back from a painting, as shown here. Luigi's Mansion was shown once again at Space World 2001, but this time,
Rumble Squad, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate that.
It will be making its appearance as a full game. Now there are many things different between this version of Luigi's Mansion and the
Why do you
full
sound
game.
so uninterested? I was an introvert, had no script, and I was 14 or 15 years old.
So I'm just gonna list them off one by one. The first thing to note is the opening cutscene, showing Luigi walking up to the mansion. The cutscene is slightly longer than the full game, but other than that, it's almost identical.
I didn't even do
The next thing to
comparisons
note
back
is
then.
that when Luigi opens the door, he doesn't shine his flashlight through, showing that maybe Luigi didn't have his flashlight when the game was first being developed. In-game, the first thing that you might...
What? Of course he had a flashlight. Of course he had a flashlight, right? They just didn't put it in yet.
notice is the gaming HUD. One of the first differences is
I'm gonna be freaking critiquing my own videos of like, I guarantee you, the comment section it's gonna be like, I'm gonna scroll down, it's like, yep, I agree, I agree, I agree, I agree.
the heart meter, which shows /100 next to the heart counter. Next is the coin counter, which was actually one of the first things to be removed. Lastly is the Game Boy Horror, which posts quite a tale of intrigue.
Quite a tale of intrigue. Oh man, I was an interesting child. My tale of
As you
intrigue.
can see, the Game Boy Horror started out as a counter. The counter was actually used to keep track of time during the game. When the counter reached a certain number, it was game over, and you were shown this video.
Solid.
There have been many speculations of what this video could mean, one of which was Luigi turning into a zombie, which is obviously not right. That's just stupid. One of the
That's just stupid. What are you, an idiot? What are you, an
more
idiot?
believable speculations is that Luigi had a specific time limit before Mario was lost forever, after which he becomes severely depressed.
Same, bro. Same. Like, okay, what the video was is they were just making a video and needed something there, so they put that there as kind of, I think it was decided it was just a shock factor to get people interested in it. I'm pretty sure that was it. Yes, I do plan on making a Battle for Bikini Bottom episode. What about the old skits you did? Skits?
Besides the Game Boy Horror being a clock, it was also a camera. This was shown in Nintendo Power issue 149, but was later scrapped and replaced with the Game Boy Horror we know today. The next beta element to discuss is Luigi's trusty vacuum, called the Poltergeist 3000. The Poltergeist 3000 was originally called the Poltergeist 400. I have no idea why they changed that. I guess they like longer numbers. The Poltergeist 400 was light.
Man, that was when all of my jokes were like, just say the last thing longer. Poltergeist? Oh, it is Poltergeist, isn't it? Yep. See, I even missed that even today. I still missed that. Freaking, oh man. That was one of my jokes of like, and I got rid of it because it was just too much. But it was, let me see if I can make the joke again. It's like, Poltergeist. It's more like Poltergust, which is why I make videos. That's all that if you look at the beginning videos, I make that joke at least 4 times a video. Chibi Manny, good to have you here.
And less bulky than the Poltergeist 3000. The Poltergeist 3000 also had some unused nozzles, but they are only visible with an action replay code. The elemental meter also went through several changes. At first it was an overheat meter, causing the vacuum to explode when the meter reached 10. Then some say it turned into a ghost counting meter. And lastly, the version we know today. One unused function of the elemental meter is that when it went below a certain threshold level, it would turn dark red and play a sound effect. While we're on the subject of Luigi's vacuum, if you notice, Luigi is holding the Poltergeist 400 with both hands instead of just one. Personally, I think this idea was scrapped because they needed a reference point for the Game Boy Horror's camera, which is what was placed in Luigi's unused left hand.
That's not a bad idea, Andrew. Not
Next on the docket is Luigi's Mansion. I mean, not the game, the actual mansion.
Yep, I did again. That was the joke again. Can't watch your videos for you now. I can't remember when you started. December 11th, 2011.
Luigi is in. The beta mansion had no chimneys, unlike the final version.
What the joke? Yeah, it was like, it's a mansion, but not really that. It's the other mansion. Also, I was the one who found this one too, if I remember correctly, because the cutting room floor article when I started was really, really barren, because they hadn't cracked the, I forget what file format it was, SZS format. They hadn't cracked it yet, so there wasn't. Yeah, I know, right? Joke. What joke?
It was a lot shorter than the final version as well. Next, let's talk about Egad's laboratory. Unlike the final version, you were actually allowed to walk around his laboratory. Using an action replay code, you can see that there were 2 doors to be used. One of which says training. I can only imagine what that door was used for. The other door most likely goes to the ghost turning back into portrait machine room thing.
That was it. Again, the portrait machine room thing. Yes, I will remake this episode. I will. Don't worry.
What's really strange is that there's a ladder on the left side of the room. You can actually walk up this ladder, but it won't take you anywhere. This could mean that you could actually explore around the mansion and walk down to Egad's lab, which would have been pretty cool, Nintendo. Just saying. There are also many unused audio tracks in Luigi's Mansion.
Honestly.
Here they are one by one.
Yeah, the unused poison animation hadn't been found at this point. This is halfway through the video. Later on, I moved all of the sounds and stuff to the end of the video because it just took so much time that I wanted people to be like, freaking good one. Yeah, I think one of them was actually used. I'm pretty sure one of them was used. And I messed it up. I'm pretty sure you're right. Awesome 128, thank you so much for subbing. 4 months in a row. Half off subs for the win. Happy September. Man, yeah, I know. One of these was definitely used. Yeah, it might be the Mario Fanfare. I don't remember. I don't remember. I had to play this one 3 times because I thought it was so impressive. Never mind 4 times. Maybe 6 times? Sorry, 5 times. Mario Painting 1 is used, yes. And this one is unused, but people mistook it because Totaka Song is in the game, and I didn't label as Totaka Song piano version. I just said Totaka Song was unused. So that was my bad. Oh, I had to play it twice. Heck yeah, play it again. Do it. You won't. Oh.
Some say that Luigi's Mansion was originally going to be a Nintendo 64 game. There is evidence in the game that actually supports this. First of which is this audio track. This is actually the same audio as entering a painting in Super Mario 64. The second piece of evidence is this image, which is bundled with all the other posters in the game.
Yeah, it might be from the N64, Andrew, but that doesn't prove that it was originally on the N64. It just means that they used N64 assets for it. Yeah, no, it was. I'm overly critiquing this. Totally overly critiquing this. But just because this is like, you know, from the N64, which by the way, I think I was the one who found this one too.
This is actually a cropped image of Daisy from Mario Tennis 64.
Yeah,
now before you jump to any conclusions that Daisy was in the original version of Luigi's Mansion, the image's file name was labeled Test, meaning that this could just be a placeholder texture until they got the final version.
Yeah, you.
Now I think it's time that we talked about the beta ghosts. The ghosts in Luigi's Mansion went through many changes before the final version. The gold ghost was originally going to be blue and fat, but then it was changed to pink, then white, and lastly the gold ghost in the final version. The purple puncher ghost also went through some revisions. One of the really early versions was green and had a huge nose. The next was gold and also had a huge nose. And then it turned into the purple puncher ghost that we love today. Another ghost to change is the blue twirler, which was actually purple and also had a big nose. But perhaps one of the biggest changes in the Luigi's Mansion ghosts were the bashers. A basher looked a lot.
Oh yeah, now we're getting to the bashers. All right, here we go. The bashers. I love these guys so much. You know, freaking old Andrew's gotten so hard in his old age.
Like an orange ghost, but was usually a dark purplish color. A basher would follow behind Luigi until he got close enough. Once he did, a mist would appear, following with the ghost a few seconds later. Text would then appear, usually in the form of
here it is.
Ba ya. Luigi would then jump back, fall on his hands and feet, and crawl away as fast as he could. Luigi would then have his heart counter cut in half. After a few seconds though, it would return to 100, but his life would stay at 50. If you notice, the Game Boy Horror radar blinks red when the basher is near, possibly showing that boos did not hide in furniture like they do in the final game. Ghost would also play a different sound effect when appearing than in the final game. Here's the beta.
This is so cool. I love it. God, I miss the old version.
And here's the final version.
I mean, I like both, but it's just so cool.
Now that we've successfully covered ghosts, it's time to move on to dialogue icons. There are actually 4 unused dialogue icons in Luigi's Mansion, one of which is Bowser. Next is the green toad, which actually is visible in the game with an action replay code. Next unused dialogue icon is the gold ghost. While I was dumping text in Luigi's Mansion, I came across one unused line of text while Egal was talking to Luigi in the parlor. It said, blah.
There's the joke again.
Which is obviously ghost language. The last unused icon is Mario,
I tried to put
which you
jokes
might
in
be
my video
saying
from the
that
very
is from the
beginning.
scene where Luigi goes down into the well and
Definitely
sees Mario and he
improved it,
says, "Save me." But if you look closely, there's no icon when Mario says this.
This was later added in the remake that they did on 3DS.
There are also
I
some
did the joke
unused
again.
renderings of Luigi used for the game's ending.
There you go. Yeah, what
This
Alex
image,
said.
used most likely for the lowest possible rank, shows Luigi in his depressed form from the E3 demo. This next image was most likely used for a good
And his
ending.
other depressed
And
form, but
lastly,
hiding
this
it
image
better.
was for the best ending. The next
Yeah,
topic
score
of
IRL.
discussion is the gallery. The gallery went through many changes before the final version. The earliest version of the gallery is this. As you can see, it has a more underground look than the final version. The gallery is shorter than the final version as well. And interestingly enough, some of the textures and models of this gallery are the same as that of the training room, meaning that the training room could have been made around the same time as this version of the gallery and never changed.
Honestly,
The next
this is a
version of the
pretty
gallery
solid
is this
video.
one
More
here.
solid than I
This
thought it
version of
was.
the gallery is a lot
screwed
more
up
bright
the
and
transition.
flashy than the last
Now it's a
version.
bad
This
video.
version is also slightly longer than the final games, meaning that there
How did you view or rip these? I'm pretty sure these were images from the cutting room floor. But I know for a fact that I did actually put them in. So I might have taken them. Not 100% sure. But like nowadays, instead of putting an image, I would totally have video of me walking around the place. Definitely.
could have been more portrait ghosts planned for the game. The last early version of the gallery is this one. This version looks almost identical to the last one, but is actually shorter in length than the final gallery.
Yeah.
Another beta
Been
element was
7
that
years.
Luigi's Mansion was originally going to be in stereoscopic 3D. That's
Yeah.
right, the Nintendo GameCube supported stereoscopic 3D. The
Yeah, that's
user
right,
would
ladies.
plug in a specific accessory into the Nintendo GameCube system and put on the special 3D glasses to play all of their favorite supported Nintendo GameCube games in 3D. Sadly, this
That would be
idea was
cool.
scrapped because the special crystal needed for the accessory was way too expensive at the time.
Okay, let me ask you something. Is that true? Because something about having a special crystal really sounds fake to me. I don't know if special crystal really. I'm just gonna GameCube. I know stereoscopic 3D was planned, but I don't. This LCD. Okay. Okay, it was an LCD. Okay. I'm understanding now. They had an LCD screen as an accessory that would have stereoscopic 3D in it. So it was like having a little TV on the top of your GameCube, like that other accessory. That's right. Okay. I wasn't too far off. I just didn't understand it at the time. You know, like the Virtual Boy. Well, the Virtual Boy was just two different images. I'm not sure if that was LCD screens. Was it? I'm not sure. Yeah, that would have been very expensive. Think about like having an LCD TV. LCD, okay. Those things are real expensive. Let's find one on Amazon. Like, most of them are LEDs now. But like that would have been extremely expensive. Especially at the time. Like just make the GameCube display red and blue.
So that's the beta of Luigi's Mansion. Basically, it was going to be the greatest Nintendo horror, or rather, the only Nintendo horror game out there.
Eternal Darkness. Take that, old Andrew.
It still is, but bashers. So if you want more information about the Luigi's Mansion beta, go on over to Luigi's Bigger Mansion, the forum or the website. I don't really care. Both links are in the description.
I don't freaking care. Whatever you freaking want. What do you think this is? Some kind of like stupid like place where I can help you with things? Do whatever freak you want. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I'm your freaking YouTuber buddy. Just do whatever the freak you want. Yeah, it's true. Eternal Darkness was just published by Nintendo. Wait, did I not put in the description? I should have put in this. Yeah, I put it in the description. Luigi's Bigger Mansion. Which, this exists, but I don't think this one exists anymore. Yeah, this don't exist anymore. This was the #1 place. Back in the day. Man, good times.
So this has been Beta64 with the Luigi's Mansion beta. Thanks for watching.
That was my teenage angst coming out. And okay, so that's the first That video is 1.3 million. Let's see the first comment. Oh, well, seems people liked it. Yep, Poltergust, not Poltergeist. Mario Paint soundtrack was in the game. Yep. Dang. I mean, that held up pretty well. I'd say that held up surprisingly well. Also, I'm going to give a shout out to Electropunk since he used his bites on it. But first, I'm going to turn on the AC because it is hot. It's hot in here. Whew. Okay. He went to the void. Thank you. I like my socks too. Is that like illegal to put on Twitch? My socks? Well, we'll figure that out later. Alright. Let's give away next a game called Uncanny Valley. That sounds creepy. Uncanny Valley Steam. Socks are illegal, just like shoulders. The stream is the Beta64. Uncanny Valley is a survival horror game. Ooh, boy! Mixed reception. Heck yeah. Talk about a low budget giveaway. No food or movies? Sure, why not? Everyone loves a free game every once in a while. Let's see, let's complete a giveaway. Cool. Add giveaway. Custom. Uncanny Valley. And we're gonna set this to be just 2 minutes because that'll be easier. Uncanny Valley Steam code for a follower. Max tickets per user. Subscriber bonus ticket. Ooh, okay. If you're a subscriber, you get 1 extra ticket. Okay, cool. I didn't know that was a function. All right. Giveaway has been started. So, like, while that's going on, I feel like that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I feel like, oh man, remember when I used to do reviews? People did not take kindly to this one. This one, the only reason why it has so many views is because Nintendo actually promoted this video on Twitter. They promoted my video saying that their game had no soul, which speaks well of Nintendo that they would do that. Oh man, okay. So this video, the NTSC debug, my least favorite video I did, probably the Hat in Time Alpha preview. I tried to do a Let's Play format and it did not work. Also, freaking, I gotta do the shout out. I gotta do the shout out. You got a Nintendo shout? Yep. I did. I was also in a YouTube playlist that they did of like best reviews, so that felt good. Electropunk YouTube. Electropunk, I need you to know that this is your shout out, by the way, just so you know. You need to branch out. Don't be afraid to just stick to Electropunk. You have an entire world in front of you that you can pick from. You need to take your life and really just hold on, because you're gonna be going places. There's a whole huge world out there, more than Electropunk, that's waiting for you. And if you go and search, you're gonna find it. And you're going to learn that life is good. Even if it sucks sometimes, you know that there's a lot out there still left to find. And it's waiting there for you. Alright, entry is closed. Let's pick a winner. And the winner is the Chaos Yoshis. You're the winner of Uncanny Valley. Congratulations. I'll complete that giveaway so that way I can remember to give that to you later. Congrats, man. Okay, so moving on to Luigi's Mansion NTSC debug code. Oh man. This one, okay, so I will say this. There was a debug code. I'll even pull it up. There's a debug code. The cuttingroomfloor.net. Luigi. Oh, I can't do that. I need to actually go here. Okay, there's a debug code for the PAL version of the game, otherwise the European version of the game. Okay? And I found, out of painstaking work, I actually converted, I went and looked up tutorials on how to convert regions, and actually converted the code to NTSC, which allowed it to actually have text. This is the European version. Oh, right, music. Sorry. Oops, my bad. There it goes. So this is the European version, and it just shows like random stuff because it doesn't have the right font or something like that. But with the NTSC version, it actually shows the Japanese. So I actually converted it to that, and I'm honestly surprised it worked. Honestly surprised it worked. Ooh. Oh, I won't read this message, Tech K, don't worry. Parent demo. What demo version? There's a demo version? I bet there is. Man, and there's so much more here too now. Man, that's so cool. Anyway, so the point is I went and converted this, and I wanted to make a video on it, so I did. And I have not seen this video since that time, 7 years ago. And I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to pause the music. Yeah, probably first the GameCube demo disc. But anyway, I haven't seen this video in forever, so I'm not sure even what's in it or how it's even 9 minutes long. I'm a little nervous because I'm not 100% sure what this is.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Beta64. In celebration of the posting my first video, today I'm going to show you the Luigi's Mansion NTSC debug code. Now in case you don't know, NTSC is just America. PAL is Europe.
It's definitely not just
the rest
America.
is the rest. So just get that out of the way. Now make note that this will not work on an emulator like Dolphin. It will only work on a real GameCube or Wii. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get started. Now I'm going to be using Action Replay version 1.14
Oh dang, I actually walked
for the
through
code.
this whole thing.
So I'm just gonna go down here to Action Replay codes.
Please tell me I didn't show it type.
America, American flag, then Luigi's Mansion, and you'll want to go in and press Add Code.
I did like a whole tutorial on this
and
thing.
then press Done, and then type in the code in the description. But I don't have to do that because I've already got it down here. Now make sure it's checked off before you start the game, otherwise it won't work.
How'd you record this?
So just
I
press
plugged
start.
my Wii.
Open the lid.
Actually, no. Yeah, no, I used a Wii.
And then just stick in the Luigi's Mansion disc and close the lid back.
And just plugged it into a converter box that I then plugged into my computer and recorded it.
And there we go.
Woo, okay. Beta is a hacker.
Okay.
You know it.
Choose your save file.
Bro, what is Action Replay 1.15 coming
Luigi's
out?
Mansion debug in NTSC. So I'm just gonna go down to gallery, just show you all how it works. Okay, now let's do a quick overview of what each of these counters mean. The top one is the dust counter.
The coolest moment of my life was just being able to get this code to work.
How much dust is actually in the Poltergeist 3000. So you see, it's going up nice and steady. Now when I exhaust it out, it goes down because I'm letting dust out of the vacuum.
Gosh, this is so long.
The second counter down
I know,
might
I'm still
be
calling it
dirt
the cold poltergeist
because I managed to get the counter to rise while randomly vacuuming around the gallery. Now these.
So basically, the top one is for dust, because like you actually had, like it actually kept track of how much dust you have in your vacuum, surprisingly. So it wasn't just like a particle effect per se. It was actually you sucked up dust around the mansion. Now the other ones, let's see who translated them. Second is labeled aura, spiritual energy. Third is labeled water. Yep. Fourth is labeled heart. Is it really? I'm gonna check G-Show real quick. Reiki. Cold weather. It definitely does not mean aura. Reiki means cold, chill, cold weather. Is it like ice? Why put that much effort in if it wasn't gonna be mechanic? Maybe it was originally going to be. Yeah, I don't. That means
Those gold
ice.
boxes, those are your Game Boy Horror scanning boxes. So scan off, nothing.
What's
Then
CC mean? Is that
go and scan on one,
What's CC again?
and there you go. Now the third counter, it translates into water, and the last counter is labeled heart. Okay, let's just go back to the lab.
So the left, those things
Where
over
would I
there
like
is
to go?
what ghosts
I'd like to go to the training
sucked
room,
up.
please.
It actually
Now,
saves
if you
it.
notice, after I select the controlling, if you notice, the counters have reset. So, now let's get some ghosts to show you another feature. of
Mizu
the
is
Debo.
water. And Hato.
That stunk. Oops.
I wonder if Hato was gonna be like light or something.
Ew.
Yeah, the dust could have totally been part of the overheating mechanic.
There. When you catch a ghost, its name, this one,
Yap.
MG Yappo 1, and then next to it is the amount of ghosts that you've caught. So after I catch these two,
Now this one is like
go up by two. Now I have 3
Jeez,
MG
Louise.
Yappo 1s.
Yeti Bug. Yep, we have a giveaway after every video. Wow. No, I definitely know they had action replay clips back then, but it just didn't work if I remember correctly. This is so. I want to fast forward so bad. Oh my gosh, we're not even halfway. Oh no, we are half.
Alright. 7.
Seven.
Both say 7.
That part I did remember.
And then it resets again. So from now on, it's going to be all gameplay. So if you want to stick around, look at the debug mode in action. Or
Freak, it sounds
you
like
can
I'm
be a
live
party
streaming
pooper
if you
and
want to stick around.
Which
But then we'd miss
I
your
hope
ghost
not.
capturing, you know?
So this has been
this is actually the
Beta64 with
real
the
reason I
Luigi's
made this
Mansion
video.
NTSC debug code.
Just so that.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Oh, the rest of it is literally just gameplay. I don't talk over it. Okay, so I can fast forward. Oh, there's the freaking cheese. There's the cheese. Nice. Okay, well, that's it for that. I am curious to see if anyone figured out what the second one did. 2 seconds labeled that. Displays the number of ghosts captured, including portrait ghosts and normal enemies. This one? What? Really? But it didn't go up in my gameplay. I don't know. It's fine. It's whatever. It's cool. Alright, next giveaway. I don't even know. I don't even know how these freaking things work. I don't even know what's going on. Okay. Let's see, what are we gonna do? I think I'm looking at one called Cook, Serve, Delicious. This is the next thing. Overwhelmingly positive. Dang, okay. There we go. Okay, this is our next giveaway. Cook, Serve, Delicious. Maybe that was its use, but it was depreciated. That is true. Can you turn off USB noises? I can. I haven't, but I can. Cook, serve, delicious. 2 minutes. Subs get an extra bonus ticket. Must be a follower to win. Cook, serve, delicious. Steam code. And 1 second. Now you can join the giveaway. This looks really interesting. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so what is the next video? Now we're getting back to the normal ones. Dang, these are just... Man. You know what's a video I want to remake? The freaking Conquer video. I do not feel like I did a good job with that video. That is one video that I desperately want to remake. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. That is a video I desperately want to remake. I don't feel like I did a good job with it. I felt like I could do better with it. And the fact that I'm now playing the game, I'm now actually playing through the whole game. When I made that video, the problem when I made the video was that I hadn't played the game. What I did was I watched gameplay footage for certain parts because I didn't own the game and it was really expensive. So I just kind of figured it out from that, and I felt like I didn't do a good job. And yeah, there's just, especially nowadays when they came out with like actual gameplay footage from Rare themselves with super large amount of info, like I feel like I should remake. I feel like I should really start remaking videos. Maybe even Banjo, since they released that new version that they showed on when Rare Replay came out. Live and Reloaded? No, I have not played Live and Reloaded. I'm playing the original one on Rare Replay. Played on stream. I'm part of Family Friendly Live, and something about rolling poop up a poop volcano with cursing dung beetles doesn't really scream family friendly live entertainment. But hey, that's up to you. Okay, it is over. The raffle is over. Let's see who won. Beta Wave Race. I have played Wave Race. The winner is Rumble Squad. Congratulations, Rumble Squad. Enjoy, cook, serve, delicious. No, the poop chapter is funny. No, freak. I'll tell you this. Conker's really fun. It's tedious as heck, and a little different to figure things, like a little difficult to figure things out and where to go. But no, I enjoyed the game immensely, just from how freaking insane it is. Also, for those of you who really want me to get rid of those USB sounds, I got you. So all you do to remove USB sounds is go into Sound Control Panel, then proceed to Sounds, go to Device Connect and Device Disconnect, set those to None, and then click Apply. And that's all. That's it. The vampire chapter is very tedious. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. Alright, let's move on to the next video, Majora's Mask. I really gotta start speeding things up. We're pretty far behind. Oh, I forgot to turn off the music. Nah. Okay. This one is the last video I did without a script. Also one that I desperately want to remake because I didn't cover nearly as much as I want to. Should look at your bit redemptions. I actually haven't looked at those yet. Oh. Ask question by Handheld. What are your thoughts on the controversial Poppin' Gamer situation? I don't know who Poppin' Gamer is. I don't know if someone is a Poppin' Gamer. But I think that as long as Mr. Poppin' Gamer or Mrs. Poppin' Gamer or whoever Poppin' Gamer is, I hope that they learn that it's okay to be poppin', but sometimes don't pop like that. Don't be poppin'. That's all I know. Nice try, Handel. I don't know what he's trying to do. I really don't know. Poppin' Gamer is a very real and lethal disease. Oh no. Okay. Also, Electropunk asks what tips you have for small YouTuber. And I say, have something that you want to do that either people don't do already or something that you feel you can do better than people who are already doing it. Have your niche. Your niche. Also, Hudbus asked, is it yeet or yoded when describing bashers? It is yeet.
While The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is a direct sequel to Ocarina of...
It's just such a lethargic. All these old videos are just so like makes you want to kind of get in a blanket and just kind of put these on while you sleep kind of videos. Nothing wrong with that. Just very different than what I make nowadays.
Time, it's certainly in a different color, or rather a different palette. Although Majora's Mask isn't the best Zelda title, it's certainly not the worst. In fact, I really like Majora's Mask.
I love how many people got butthurt because I said it wasn't the best. And which I shouldn't have said it wasn't the best, because it is my favorite Legend of Zelda game. I really agree. I think it is the best Zelda game, in my opinion.
It's fun, challenging, and an overall amazing game. But did you know Majora's Mask was only developed in 18 months by the dungeon designer of Ocarina of Time? Well, on this episode of Beta64, I'm going to talk about just that.
I did call it Ocarina back in the day, though. Yeah, I did do Sonic Adventure video.
Majora's Mask began development under the title of Zelda Gaiden, which translates into Zelda Side Story. The reason it was called Zelda Side Story was that originally it was going to be an expansion for Ocarina of Time along with Ura Zelda, while Ura Zelda was to add remix and
Ura Zelda, Ura Zelda, Ura Zelda.
harder dungeons along with new enemies and other goodies. Zelda Gaiden was to have a redesigned overworld and a brand new adventure. Ijai Onuma, Zelda Gaiden's a redesigned overworld and a brand new adventure. Ijai Onuma
Ijai Onuma. It's A-G Aonuma. A-E-G Aonuma. Edgy. It's Edgy Aonuma. Oh,
Gaiden was to have a redesigned overworld and a brand new adventure. Ijai Onuma, Zelda Gaiden's dungeon design.
Ijai and Sakura. Ijai and Sakura. Oh, that is...
was not impressed though. He felt like he was just remaking Ocarina of Time again, which it kinda should be because it's an expansion.
That's the joke again. Got slowing down. That's the joke. I did it again.
When Enuma complained to Miyamoto, Miyamoto challenged him to create a new Zelda installment, but in only 1 year. Enuma agreed to the proposal and got to work. The development team experimented different ways to make the game within a year, and eventually decided to use a 7-day time-based system instead of the final game's 3 days. This allowed Zelda Gaiden to be developed in only 18 months. Because Zelda Gaiden was developed for the 64 disk drive, it was to exploit many of the features to come with it. The internal clock was used to keep track of time, and also what you did in the game would permanently change what would happen in the days again, which is a pretty cool idea. Sadly, the 64 disk drive died and was buried on eBay, so Zelda Gaiden was remade in cartridge form. Somewhere in the middle of development, Zelda Gaiden was renamed Majora's Mask to quote-unquote reinvent the game.
When Beta goes to Japan knowing Japanese so he doesn't need subtitles.
As with almost every beta, there's a lot of little differences between this version of Majora's Mask and the final version.
Also, as an aside, I no longer say beta, like the beta version of a game, because most of them are prototypes, early versions, alphas. Most of them aren't beta. So normally nowadays I say early version or prototype. I don't say beta anymore. I don't know if anyone caught that, but that is something I I got rid of, God, freaking Ejai Onuma.
Link's motto was the same as Ocarina of Time. The Gorman brothers were originally one Ingo. Young Link had a boomerang, and all that, and all that. There are also some bigger changes to Majora's Mask as well. As seen in this early concept art.
That's so different. Like, I just kind of went, it's got this and this and this and whatever, let's move on to something else. I don't do that. So, oh man. Yeah, I do need to rename it Prototype 64. Nowadays, I talk about it for 30 minutes.
The moon doesn't have its normal hope-crushing, childhood-scarring face.
Yeah, it doesn't look like concept art. It might actually be a screenshot.
Without it, it doesn't really look as menacing. So, I guess it's a good thing they added it? Maybe? As seen from this early gameplay footage, the layout of stages are different than the final version, such as the stone tower here. The textures in the beta also had more of an Alice in Wonderland feel to them. Originally, Majora's Mask was going to include a fishing minigame called Jabu Jabu Fishing. Miyamoto even stated that if you can catch Jabu Jabu, it may stop the moon from falling. Which makes sense, I guess.
God, there were so many of those jokes. There's so many of the... There's just so many of these jokes. Guess. Oh man.
Also said that there would be a merchant who sold time for rubies.
No, I'm very glad. Oh wow, there really was a merchant who sold time for rupees. That's actually really cool. Also, I think I called them rubies. I think it's rupees, right? Rupees. So, oops to that one too. But like these, you know, the early versions of what eventually became. Did you have fun making those jokes though? I don't friggin' remember.
Now I'm kinda sad that they cut this out of the game. Sure would have come in handy with me not being paranoid every time I launched the game. There are also some unused items in Majora's Mask.
Man, I tried.
Originally, you could equip the Deku Horn, Goron Drum,
I used
or
that
Zora
red arrow
Guitar.
for years.
The instruments would change according to what transformation you were in, so that you couldn't use the Goron Drum in, say, Link's Zora form. As seen from this early screenshot, Goron Link was originally going to use the Megaton Hammer instead of punches to attack enemies. This wallet is also an unused object.
It's amazing how
It
much
looks
I forgot.
nothing like an adult or giant wallet. This could mean it was maybe a quest item or a very early wallet.
It's probably
I don't know. No one knows.
No, I know.
But you can have an opinion, that's fine.
But you can have an opinion, that's fine. Man, that's future thinking, Andrew. That is future thinking. It's the arrow before the thumbnail. Oh man. A Ben joke would have been, yeah man, Ben drowned, am I
the
right?
Fairy Ocarina was usable in the game. Some think it was a leftover from Ocarina of Time, but because it appears in early screenshots and gameplay videos, maybe it was actually going to be used instead of the Ocarina of Time. One of the most complete unused objects is the Highland Loach. According to the description, it's a phantom fish that is seldom fished. This suggests that it could have been caught during the scrap Jabu Jabu fishing. Perhaps one of the strangest unused objects is this green thing. This thing works a lot like bumpers from A Link to the Past. When Link touches the thing, he gets pushed back and the thing absorbs all of his weapons. This suggests that maybe the thing was used in places where it's easy to fall into the dark void. There are also some unused cutscenes in Majora.
That's the perfect kind of like Beta64 quote of all time. But you can have an opinion, that's fine.
Mask. Perhaps the weirdest have to be the Great Fairy scenes. This one shows Link learning the spin attack. At the end of the cutscene,
nice. Good in you putting translation in there, Andrew, that you didn't know if it was right or not.
you're told to try it on your own, a concept that wasn't used again until Twilight Princess, when Link learns moves from the Hero Shade. This other Great Fairy cutscene, called Double Health, shows Link totally burning a sweat. I'm getting into this.
Burning a sweat?
You know, Nintendo, who needs Wii Fit when you've got Zelda Fit? I'd buy Zelda Fit. I'm breaking a sweat just watching this video.
Heck yeah. Keep that long shot. Yeah.
At the end of the cutscene, you end up as Fierce Deity Link for some odd reason. Perhaps one of the biggest scrapped items was the adult Link mask. This mask served the purpose of changing Link into adult Link whenever the mask was worn. The mask was removed because it was considered pointless, because young Link could hold all items, unlike in Ocarina of Time where young Link couldn't hold a bow, for example. So that's the beta of Majora's Mask. This beta makes me wish even more that the 64 disk drive wasn't a failure.
Man.
A time merchant, 7 days, and fishing would have all been nice additions. But the changes between the beta and the final are minimal, and the final is still an awesome game. So if you'd like to learn more about the Majora's Mask beta, surf on over to the cutting room floor.
Maybe that
the link is in the description.
Is like
so this
actually
has been
Zelda Fit. You don't know.
Beta64 with the Majora's Mask beta. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, there's so much more that I did not cover. Also, this is back when I put like 30 seconds of beta footage for no real good reason. I don't know. Talking about a low budget video, no food or movies. Yeah. I feel like I was gonna say something, but I cannot remember. Oh well, let's give away another game. Man, it's just like, there's so much more that I did not cover in this. This was back when I wanted to do kind of just, you know, just kind of an overview. It wasn't until later on that I made 30-minute long Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, next up we got... What is Endless Legend Classic Edition? Endless Legend is a turn-based fantasy strategy game from the creators of Endless Space. Nice. Who wants Endless Legends? Hey, CJ Destroyer. Good to have you here. Talking about a low-budget episode. No test rooms or debug mode? I'm out of here. Thank you, Handheld Gamer. Ooh, Zelda. How can I learn to yeet? Yeet. Just do that every day. 5 times a day, and you can yeet like crazy. Right, add a giveaway. This one is called Endless Legend Classic. Talk about low budget plot, no booter movies, this game tag is boring. I'm out of here. Boo. Oh no, I showed my socks again. Crap. Sorry, Twitch. Okay, did it start? No, I didn't start it yet. And start. Talking about low budget flat chili dogs. Chili dogs. Okay, what is next? Oh man, this is okay. We've seen Super Smash Bros, but you know, do you want to watch Super Smash Bros again? I did watch it on a previous stream, but would you guys want to watch again, or should I move on to Wind Waker? Okay, we're gonna see it again. Talking about low budget flight, no food or movies. This game tag is boring. I'm out of here. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Frick, this is gonna take so long. We haven't even got. I'm looking forward to watching the Nintendo experience, to be honest. That one I really went all out for, and I've got some stories that I've never told anyone about it. So that one I'm looking forward to. Okay, we got 1 minute left in the giveaway. Make sure you type in !raffle. The Nintendo Experience video is a video time capsule at this point. Honestly though, I'm so looking forward to it. I've got secret places where actually I was in the video and I didn't tell anyone. So that was technically my first ever face reveal. So, you know, and I've got like different people I can talk about. Wait, are we still here? No, that's fine. I'm glad you clipped it. God, I've watched these clips all the time. Like after a stream, I just watch the clips over and over again of the funniest parts. I enjoy the fun. Okay, here we go. talking about a low budget Nintendo video. No Garfield cart? I'm out of here. Andrew, there's a boo. The winner is Evan Streblo. Congratulations, Evan Streblo. No, I didn't. Heck. Terrifying. Evan. Will you play PUBG Mobile on stream and drink gallons of G Fuel? You know, I haven't thought about it, but maybe I should. Okay. Handheld, one of our admins wants me to watch one video, which I will let him show me, just for the fact of he said it was short and it's 404. Gonna guess this is a 0. Gonna guess. Oh yes, very quick video. It's so quick that it doesn't exist. I forgot to do that. That's my bad. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's pretty awesome actually. YouTube.B. Okay. Nah, it's real quick. Nah, it's super quick. Watch. Oh. YouTube is down? No, YouTube won't be down. YouTube can't be down. YouTube's never down. I've forgotten how YouTube videos work.
Start.
Thank you, handheld. Dude, dark theme for life. Thank you, handheld. Super Smash Bros. Okay.
Super Smash Bros. Is a series that I adore. Where else are you going to find the joy of beating your favorite Nintendo characters? But such was not always the case. Originally, Super Smash Bros. Wasn't going to include any Nintendo characters. In fact, it wasn't even going to be for the Nintendo 64.
Surely,
so on
there's
this
so
episode
much
of
more to this game than
Beta64,
3
I'm going to
minutes.
talk about the beta of Super Smash Bros.
And it
Super
still took me
Smash
a
Bros.
month to make
began
this
development
video.
as an SNES game using the Super FX chip, which is responsible for games like Star Fox
Sakura.
and Yoshi's Island. Early in development, Super Smash Bros. Was more of a handcrafted project by Sakura and Iwata, and it was entitled Dragon King: The Fighting Game. Quite an inventive title. When the Nintendo 64 was being released, development of Dragon King moved over to the N64 to utilize the joystick on the controller. As seen in these early screenshots, Dragon King lacks the Nintendo characters in the final version, but other than that, the gameplay looks relatively the same. Sakura, the designer of Dragon King, felt that the game needed an atmosphere more suitable for a home console game. He eventually came up with the idea that Nintendo characters from different franchises would provide the correct atmosphere. And as you can probably guess, his idea was approved and the game was renamed Super Smash Bros. Now, unlike most beta games, there isn't a whole lot different between this version of Super Smash Bros. And the final product. Sure, some stages are different colors and the game selection screen changed, but other than that, the beta is almost identical to the final version. Now, even though they are relatively the same, there are some beta stages that can be accessed with GameShark. The beta stages have invisible bears and platforms, as well as some strange polygons in them. There are also rumors of unused characters such as Bowser,
Can we watch
Mewtwo,
the ultimate
and
video?
King
Oh
Dedede.
dang, nah, that's a future
Rumors
stream.
also say that Pit, Wario, Peach, and Meowth were considered, but there's no evidence to support this. I think it's pretty cool that most of these guys made it as playable characters in later versions of the series. Probably the coolest beta element was that Super Smash Bros. Was originally going to include final smashes. Inside the game's files is an unused audio clip of Ness saying PK Starstorm, which is his final smash and brawl. Take a listen.
Now, I don't know if that technically means that there were final smash.
There's
but I'm pretty sure
also
there was
an
an
unused
interview
audio
that
clip of
mentioned
Captain
it.
Falcon saying,
From a
"Come on."
Sakura. Also, did you say that? I said 420 on the top right. I
Final
believe it, bro.
Smashes had to be removed from the final game because of the limitations of the Nintendo 64.
talking
Final
about
Smashes
IQ
had to
player
wait
variants of
9
these
more
games?
years before being used again in Super
thought of
Smash
that,
Bros.
actually.
Brawl
It's not
for
a bad
Wii.
idea.
The last beta element of Super Smash Bros. Are these unused announcer clips.
Are you ready? Final stage! Bonus stage!
So that's the beta of Super Smash Bros.
Why
There
is
aren't
not
too
Kendo
many
saying,
changes from
"Come
the
on,
betas to the
a Final
final
Smash
game.
again"? No,
it's
that
nice
wasn't-
that the changes that were
I
there
didn't do a
were
good
added
job
in later
at,
installments
cutting
of the
that part,
series.
but no, that was
so this
just
has
random,
been Beta64 with the Super Smash Bros.
random
beta.
voice clips.
Thanks for watching.
Also, get ready for this. Get ready for this. It's gonna die. Get ready. Oh, rough. Okay. Next giveaway. That one was short. You still hear bonus stage in the sound test. When the giveaway happens, you just type in !! raffle. What is Final Cut on Steam? Oh, wait. This was another one. That one, but Final Cut Encore? Final Cut Residue? I don't know. But this was one of the games. The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing Final Cut. Oh, that's part of the name. Oh, this is normally $45. Whoa. And we're giving it away here. I use Final Cut Pro 10. Also, Evan Streblo, if you're here, to redeem the code, we'll write you on Discord. So just join us on Discord and we'll send you the code. Alright, this one's called Final Cut. Final Cut. Final Cut. Steam code. 2 minutes. Follower. Get a bonus ticket if you're a sub. Enable timer and go. Oh, wait. And go. Type in ! raffle. Wait. There it is. Now type ! raffle. I don't even know what this game is. It looks like a game. Good enough for me. Next is Wind Waker. That's one I haven't thought of in a while. I also want to remake Earthbound 64. I want to remake all of these. I feel like I could do so much better. Sweet. I think Hudbus should rate you. If not, I'll rate you later. Wind Waker is so good. Free. Beta, I have another quick video for you. You know, that's fine, because we're taking... While we wait for this to finish, I will I'll watch the video sent by Handheld. Wait. I'm just gonna do u2.b. There's WA. See, I don't have my spreadsheet set up, so dash I5B4S. Nice. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Thank you, Handheld. Thank you. Giveaway is almost over. 50 seconds. Yes, mood. Whew. Got 10 seconds to enter the raffle for whatever the heck this game is. The Final Cut 2013. 3, 2, 1. Okay. What on earth did I just view? Yeah, same. Okay, and the winner is Kuriatsu. Congratulations, you got Final Cut. Congrats. I don't know what the next one will do, but congrats. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but you got it. The last 4 videos we're gonna do some gift cards. And if you've won a giveaway already, I mean, I can't stop you from entering another one. Okay, ready? Wind Waker. This one was one of my first like long videos, and I was like never gonna get longer
The
than
Legend
11
of
minutes.
Zelda Wind Waker was the first Zelda game I ever played, and I absolutely love it. Sure, the cartoony art style of the game doesn't go over well with other Zelda fans, but personally, I think it's one of the best looking games of the series.
Does anyone not like the freaking art style of Wind Waker? I'm pretty sure it's unanimously like enjoyed now. I don't think there's anyone who's like, oh, Wind Waker's for babies anymore. I'm pretty sure there's no Wind Waker's babies.
Plus, who can forget Beetle's iconic welcoming? Oh, what fun. But Wind Waker didn't always have the cartoony art style
There is
we know
always
today.
one person.
So in celebration of the announcement of the Wind Waker remake for Wii U, I'm gonna talk about the beta of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun.
Wind Waker was first shown at Space
I don't know
World
what
2000
happened.
with other games
Whoa.
showcasing the GameCube's power. As you can see from this
Louise.
video, Wind Waker was originally going to be a lot darker of a game than the final version. The next year at Space World 2001, Wind Waker was shown again.
Okay, first off, that video shown was not a prototype of Wind Waker. It was just a video that they made to showcase the power of the GameCube. It was not actually a prototype, so when I said that Wind Waker originally had an edgy art style, that isn't necessarily the case.
But this
to get that
time it
disclaimer out of the
included
way.
the cartoony style of the final version. This didn't go over well with fans. Many thought that the style was too childish, and that all Zelda installments were going to take on the same style. But Nintendo proved them wrong by releasing Twilight Princess for Wii and GameCube in 2006. Good work, Nintendo. High five. There are
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. High five.
quite a few differences within the Space World beta footage. Link's outfit is modeled after the first Legend of Zelda for NES, which interestingly enough
outfit
is
is in
actually
Brawl.
used in Super
mean-
Smash Bros. Brawl as one of Toon Link's
Hey,
color
heck yeah.
palettes.
I
This
said it.
video also shows Link having a
Beta64
sneaking
was just
function,
dab, just a
possibly to be
baddie.
used when sneaking around the fortress in the final version. Another difference is the gaming HUD. If you look closely, you can see that the sword was originally going to be
gaming HUD,
activated
that
by the
epic
A button
gaming
instead
HUD.
of the B button in the final version. The controls were kept this way until the very end of development. Wind Waker was shown
I
one
didn't even
last
talk
time
about,
at
like, the
E3
stage there. I don't even
2002.
know what the stage that
The
is.
gameplay
Beta.
footage looks relatively the
Sorry,
same
the
as the
proof.
final version, showing that not a whole lot changed in the time span between E3
Gaming
2002
That's why
and the
he's an admin.
release,
His name
apart
is
from the
HUD.
HUD. Now, although there aren't a whole lot of beta elements in Wind Waker, there are tons of unused content.
man.
Some of this unused
This is what the
content is shown in
slideshow,
early
isn't it?
concept
Oh,
art.
man.
This piece shows several sketches of adult Link, who was never in Wind Waker. It seems from the concept art that Link would have actually grown as the game progressed. Sadly, the idea never made it off this page. Another piece of
I don't know
concept art
about
shows a
that.
couple of unused islands.
know if he would've
The most
grown,
interesting being
but-
the GameCube island. Although this island never appeared in Wind Waker, a similar idea made its way into the sequel, Phantom Hourglass, as DS Island.
That's
Get
so
it?
cute.
DS, like the system it's for. That's pretty good. There are also
I did the joke again.
several unused models, many of which are just simple test models, like these shapes that were used in test rooms. There are also some more interesting
about
unused
unused stuff
models as
already?
well, one
We're
of
only
which
2
is this
minutes in.
Poe. It only has
Dang.
one texture, and is
Get
used
it?
on both its face and hands. Another unused model is the Chandelier, which you might remember from the Space World 2001 video. The model has no collision files, meaning that the scene in the Space World video was animated specifically for that video. This last
Laugh.
model is very strange. It's a ball with the texture of a face on it. It could possibly have been used as a test sphere, but that's just my opinion. Wind Waker also has some unused animations. One unused animation is of poor Maggie. This animation, called Talk Zero, shows Maggie talking, even though you can't talk to her until she becomes rich. This next animation of Link swimming isn't exactly unused, it just can't be seen in normal gameplay. Normally water in Wind Waker is opaque, so it can't normally be seen through. In some test rooms,
That is
however,
really
some of the
interesting that
water
they went
is
to the trouble of
see-through,
modeling
allowing you
it
to
or
see this
animating it,
animation.
and you
There are
couldn't
also
see it.
some unused icons in Wind Waker. These 3 icons were originally going to replace your sword icon when you picked up an enemy weapon. This other unused icon says water boots in English.
It does say Butsu. Oh, it does say Uata Butsu. That is literally what it says. Uata Butsu.
Using this item in-game causes Link to jump as if he were switching boots. There are also some unused sound effects in Wind Waker. These sound effects were going to be for Jabun, but were never used.
Oh yeah, these are creepy, aren't they?
That sound effect might have been used when Jabun appears.
Yeah, I know Japanese. Freak.
This sound effect sounds like Jabun is in pain. In the final game, Ganondorf tries to kill Jabun but fails. Perhaps he was originally going to kill or injure Jabun. Strangely, a sped up version of the sound effect is actually used in-game when Link collects the Triforce chart from the ghost ship. Another unused
I
audio
forgot
track
about that. That's
is the
actually
theme
interesting.
song of Wind Waker from E3. Take a listen.
Now here's the problem. I think I played the entirety of the song.
Images.
Because, like, I had the opinion, like, they're going to want to listen to the whole thing. Later on, I was like,
Wind
they're
Waker
going to want
not
to listen
only
to
has
10
a lot of
seconds it.
unused objects and images, but it also has tons of unused rooms, many of which are test rooms. There are in fact more than 55 unused rooms. Some are used for testing objects, others were beta. In order to show you, I've set up a slideshow of all the rooms with some pleasant Wind
was
Waker
the
music.
biggest mistake.
Please take a look.
This was the biggest mistake. I literally just did a slideshow going in and out of every single test room. All of them. Didn't you retexture Wind Waker? I think I did something with Wind Waker. Oh man. Zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, zoom out. See, nowadays what I do is if there's 55 test rooms, I just pick the best ones, and then I take a picture, or not a picture, I take video of it, and I talk about the best ones. Back then, I didn't do that. I thought I should show them all. Oh man. I mean, there are some really interesting test rooms in here. The problem is that I didn't really show any or talk about any in there. There's 55 of these. How long does this go on? And also, I think this was the first time I ever got a copyright strike from Nintendo because of this music. I didn't have anything under it. That was back when Nintendo really hit hard. I think they also got my Super Mario 64 video, which was a huge loss for me at the time because it was my most viewed video. And I got a lot of money from that to pay for things, you know. Mostly just games, probably back then, when I had no bills. But yeah, no, it was a really big hit. Now they're cool about it. No, I haven't had a single problem with them in years. Dude, gets me some McDonald's too, man. I could use some McDonald's. Back before responsibilities. Yeah, no. The thing was, is I was still like worried about money back then, and I shouldn't have been. I really should have utilized my childhood better in that sense. For the fact, I worried about money because I knew in the future I would need money. So I worried about making enough money from YouTube back then, so that way I'd have enough savings later on, which is all good and fine. But I should have just enjoyed making videos more than being worried about money in any way. Oh, jeez. It's really dry. I've totally zoned out. Oh, look, that one's exactly the same as the last one, but with different lighting. No, they are super neat. It's just like, it goes in, it goes out, it goes in. I at least did it to the music, so that's good at least. I downloaded special software to make this. Yes, I do need to remake this. Oh, freak, I didn't even talk about the Tingle Room. The Tingle Room is so good. Oh, is it over?
Now that you've seen all the rooms, let's talk about the interesting ones in more detail. This
What? Now we're gonna talk about the interesting ones? Just cut out the slideshow and only talk about the,
room
you know,
is called H-Test. The textures in this room don't match the cartoony art style of the final game. Instead, it matches the art style of the Space World 2000
Wind Waker
teaser,
Deluxe
meaning
for
that this
Nintendo
room could be a
Switch.
very early leftover. Another unused room, called TF03, is interesting as well. As you can see from the screenshot, there is an eye switch in the room, but the eye switch in the room is not the final version's eye switch, but instead a beta eye switch. This last interesting unused room is called Tinkle, which is how the game internally refers to Tingle. The room is thought to be an art studio located on top of Tingle Tower. It is very possible for this to be true because when you go through the door, it takes you to Tingle Island. The only thing in the room is a table and a canvas. When touching the table, the
eyes,
room
like, are the
resets
same
as if
too.
Link fell
That's
into
another
lava.
thing.
What's really strange is that the texture
windows.
used for pretty much the whole room looks
Put
to be a
TF3
green
and
boy
smash.
with a fairy. I'll let you draw your own conclusions. Perhaps the strangest unused object in Wind Waker is this unused line of text. It
Kaze no takuto dansu. Takuto dansu, obviously. And I think the kanji means get.
translates
I don't
into
remember how to
English
say it.
saying, "You dance the Wind Waker dance."
Oh, dance. That's dance. Okay. The Wind Waker. Oh yeah, that's takuto. That's what they call.
Now,
freaking
before you
Wind
start
Waker,
doing the
right?
Wind Waker dance yourself, this text was not going to be used in game. The text is coupled with other text, such as this one, which translates saying, "This is a font display test. Please
Can you pause this? I need to tinkle. Fanto no. Probably display testo des.
refer to the placement of this text when positioning characters in the window." This means that the text was most likely just a test for text placement. So that's the beta of Wind Waker. It might have been cool to see how the game would have turned out with a darker style, but thanks
Well,
to
Trinity
Twilight
says,
Princess,
"I danced the
I
Wind
don't have
Waker
to wonder a
dance."
lot. So if you'd like to learn more
like-
about the
It's okay. So it's literally translated. It says dance the Wind Waker dance. It doesn't refer to whether it was Link. It doesn't refer to whether it was like who. It doesn't refer to who danced, who said it, or anything. All it's saying is that someone danced the Wind Waker dance. Which is probably the way that they say things in their, like, you got a sword. They probably do, like, soldo o geto.
amount of unused rooms,
Honestly, though, they
click
use
the link in the
sword
description. So this has been Beta64 with the Legend
Wind
of Zelda
Waker dance has
Wind
to become
Waker
a thing.
Beta.
No.
Thanks for watching.
If I was remaking this video now, I'd do a Wind Waker dance. I'd go live action and do a Wind Waker dance. I don't know what it'd be, but I'd do it. Gotta get those views. Okay, let's do the next giveaway, shall we? Default dance on camera. I don't know how to default dance. The only thing I know how to do is do 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 do, and then something. And it's like do 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 do. That's all I know. That's the only thing I know, and it probably wasn't even right. Ah, crap! My socks. Okay, let's see what's the next game we're giving away while I try to look away. Okay, next we got a really good game. Distance. This is a game I'm gonna probably be playing on stream at some point, and it's a VR too. It has VR support. It is a racing game that looks cool, and your car can get cut in half. Dang. Very positive reviews. Oh, I'm gonna give away gift cards as the last few videos. Okay, Distance. Give it 2 minutes. Distance Steam code. Must be a follower to win. Bonus ticket to subscribers. And start. Your car can get cut in half. Be excited. Okay. Next video to watch while this is happening. Let's do Scoots. Scoots, you always have good videos. CEJ0DDI.
Hey! Welcome to me, den.
Watch what Foxy did next. Follow the day-to-day life of Britain's favourite bingo playing fox. From close encounters with fans to being hounded by the paparazzi.
There he is! Oh, flaming Nora!
What am I watching,
Oh,
Scoots?
I do hate having me photo taken.
From the highs
But
Is this supposed to be-
Pay for fame?
to the lows.
Oh, heck. I'm front page news.
See Foxy and his celebrity chums.
This is Nicky.
Scoots.
I'm like a big brother to him.
Scoots.
Oh! Sorry, Jim. Didn't know you were in here.
Super, smashing, great. Hey, dip your bread in.
What are you
Tell
making?
him nothing.
What are you making me watch, Scoots?
Foxy! It's Biggins! Blooming heck. What's he come as?
Join Foxy and get 100 bingo cards absolutely free. See what Foxy did next, only at foxybingo.com.
Scoots. Scoots, we're gonna have to. Scoots. Are you even in chat anymore? Did you even see what you've done to all of us? Scoots. Glad you're here, Scoots. I'm glad you're here. Unmod, banned. I'm deleting the server. I have to delete the server. Also, you have 5 seconds to type ! raffle. There we go. Okay, the winner is Awesome Mario 128. Congratulations, man. I think Hudbustle DM you. Also, I'm now utterly terrified to watch any video during these moments. So all right, moving on to Pikmin. Oh yeah. Oh, Pikmin. Scoots has that key. Scoots has got it.
Springtime. The leaves budding on the
springtime.
trees, flowers just starting to bloom, and Pikmin ready to be plucked. It's a great time of year, and what better way to enjoy it than to talk about Pikmin? Pikmin is one of
Man,
my...
that's back when I tried to like make videos based on the time of year, like doing this for Halloween, doing this for Decemberween, doing this because of Wind Waker HD, doing this because of springtime.
Springtime, what fun. The leaves budding on the trees, flowers just starting to bloom, and Pikmin ready to be plucked. It's a great time of year.
There you go. I just redubbed my video. Remember the Pikmin stream with Adam? Oh yeah, Adam the pizza guy. Well, that was a good
favorite
stream.
games. Though many people didn't like the time limit to collect ship parts, it's still, in my opinion, one of the best GameCube games. So with the entering of spring and the soon-to-be released Pikmin 3 right around the corner, I'm gonna talk
Frick,
about
soon to be released Pikmin 3. Oh man, you know what I miss? The fact that there was no Pikmin 4 in the
Beta
Nintendo Direct.
Pikmin. Before we can talk about the creation of Pikmin, we have to first discuss Super Mario 128.
Reggie, give us
Super
Mother
Mario
3.
128 was a tech demo shown at Space World 2000 in order to show the GameCube's power. The demo was supposedly a sequel to Super Mario 64, but it never made that goal. The sequel spot was instead given to Super Mario Sunshine, released in 2002. Development of Super Mario 128 was then carried over to the Wii. Miyamoto even stated that a brand new character would be by Mario's side, but sadly Super Mario 128's development officially ended in 2007, 7 years after it was first shown. What does this have to do with Pikmin, you may ask?
Freaking Soul Man, I heard you're watching furry videos. How many times can we see Beta64 watching Super Mario 128? Honestly, Freaking, I should get rid of Super Mario 128 from here because I didn't talk about it nearly as much as I did in Super Mario Galaxy with Scott the Waz. Hey y'all, Scott here, talking about 128 Super Marios.
Well, Miyamoto said that Pikmin was technically Super Mario 128, as both have hundreds of characters on the screen at once. Technically. Pikmin was changed several times during development. In fact, Pikmin weren't even called Pikmin at first. Instead, they were divided into two categories called Adam and Eve. Pikmin was originally supposed to be about controlling the lives of the Adam and Eve in a prehistoric world. The better you did at controlling their lives, the more likely they'll have children or create a colony. But the development...
Isn't that freaking Doshin the Giant? Isn't that like Doshin the Giant? I think so.
Team ran into a big issue. What would the objective be? This issue became so big that they had to completely change the game. The developers tested different ways of making a new game with the Adam and Eve, and decided the best way would have something to do with the player throwing the characters. This control scheme was used throughout the rest of the development. The Adam and Eve looked quite different than the final version's Pikmin. They weren't as colorful as Pikmin are, instead they were black with no facial features. The development team didn't like the look, so they decided to change it to one color and random sizes so that every Pikmin would be a different size. To make Pikmin easier to develop, however, they chose to have one size and multiple colors, just like the final version. Pikmin was also going to be a lot more complex than just throwing the Pikmin. In addition to throwing them, you could also sort your Pikmin and select your favorites to follow you into battle. Each Pikmin also had its own life meter, but the developers found it too complex for players and decided to give the Pikmin more freedom to make their own decisions. Pikmin has quite a few unused objects in its files. Most of them are various unused maps, one of which is called Route. This is believed to be the beta of the impact site because it is almost identical to it, with some exceptions such as the textures of the slopes. Another unused map is called Map 06. This map was used to show gameplay in one of Pikmin's early trailers. Perhaps the most interesting unused map is called Tuto 2. According to the game's files, Tuto 2 was meant to be a two-player map, but Pikmin was solely a single-player game, meaning that the idea of a two-player map was going to be used, but was later scrapped. Two-player was eventually used in Pikmin 2 in 2004. This brings us to another unused map, which is not really a map. It's actually a model viewer. The map is called Anim Test and allows you to see both the models and animations of objects in the game. A few of these models are unused, one of which, called Cylinder, is an early model of a red pellet. Another unused model is called Kuribo, which is the Japanese name for Goomba. What's really strange is that this appears to be the same as an unused enemy from Super Mario Sunshine called Kug. This next unused model is called Mario. Can you guess what it is? In comparison to the rest of the game's models, this unused model...
That's cursed! Oh my gosh, that's so cursed! Look at that!
I silently judge you while you're sleeping, Oahu.
Jeez
was
Louise.
huge, meaning that it was most likely a leftover, perhaps from Super Mario 128. These other unused models, one of a door and the other of a key, might also be leftovers from Super Mario 128. There are also some unused textures in Pikmin. These textures show the blue and red Pikmin both carrying bomb rocks, though in the final game, only yellow Pikmin can carry them. This could mean that all Pikmin could carry bomb rocks instead of the yellow. This other unused texture is of a moon, though no moon appears in the game. Pikmin also has some unused audio tracks as well. Take a listen.
Oh heck, we are near the end. That's nice.
The first audio track is most likely a test for the instruments due to its short length. The last audio track is an older and shorter version of the song that plays when you get the dolphin's first...
Oh, yes! I knew I'd find one! So, when I was developing videos, or when I was making videos, my graphics card was so old in the computer that I was using that it would cause random glitches to appear when I edited or exported out the video. And I would just have to re-export it every time until it wasn't there. Some of them I missed though, and this is one of them.
Version of the song that plays when you...
Right there. Wait, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jeez Louise.
The last audio track is an older and shorter version of the song that plays.
There it is. So yeah, that would happen randomly. And there was nothing I could do until I bought a new computer and just had a better graphics
plays
card.
when you get the dolphin's first part. So that's the beta.
It's just a glitch that happened
It's
during the
amazing
export
how much
process.
change happened during development. From a tech demo to one of my favorite GameCube games is quite a change. And though it would have been nice to have more control over the Pikmin, I feel that giving them freedom was the better choice. So this has been Beta64 with the Pikmin Beta. Thanks for watching.
I also used to, the format that I used to do was, and it got stale after a while, the format I used to use was the beginning of the video is me saying why I like the game and why I chose it. Then the end of the video was always me saying what is the best part of the video, like what is the most interesting thing I thought of. And I've definitely scrapped that because everyone was like, why is every video game your favorite game? Because I kept saying that. It's my favorite this game. It's my favorite that game. And that's why I got rid of it. Alright, the next giveaway. We're doing Guacamelee 2. This is a game where you attack things as a guacamole. Check bite redemptions. Oh, great. A giant thing that I can't reach. I wish my wife was here. She's downstairs right now, and then she could give me the link, but that's fine. Taco, send me that link to the Discord app on Discord. Send me a DM for that. Give away copies of Nekopada. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Guacamelee 2. Guacamelee 2 Steam code. 2 minutes. Bonus ticket, follower, and start giveaway. Okay, what do you want me to see, Taco? Oh god. It's perfect. Mom said it's my turn to turn on the Xbox. I wish there was an easier way to send it to this computer. I need to install Discord on this side of the computer. I don't have it, do I? Yeah, no. And I'd have to boot up the other side. Dang. I love that so much. Please. Oh, please post that to Twitter and I will retweet you. I will retweet you. Okay, let's see. Okay. What is the most wholesomely edgy thing that you could think of? That I've done? Or just... Here, what is the most wholesomely edgy thing? Is it subscribers get 2 tickets, followers get 1. If you're not following, then you can't win. I would say being like, oh gee, I don't know, freak, what's edgy? Isn't the point of being edgy to not be wholesome? If I'm edgy, okay, here we go. Life is a joke, and we're all living in a simulation. But I'm glad it's with you. There you go. There you go. Wholesomely edgy. Dude, what is this? Everyone's getting ads for some reason. I don't know what Twitch is doing, just throwing ads midway through, but I hope they're giving me the money for that. The winner is Onklong. Congratulations. Be sure to join Discord to get your code. Okay. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. I can't guarantee a coal link, but we'll see. Starting off.
Even though I'm not a big fan of RPGs, I do.
What? Since when am I not a big fan of RPGs, past Andrew? Excuse me. I am a big fan of RPGs now. I used to not be a fan, yes, but I am a big fan of RPGs. How dare you, past Andrew?
Enjoy playing Earthbound. Although only one game in the series was released outside of Japan, Earthbound still has an amazing fan base. For a few years though, there was going to be a sequel to Earthbound called Earthbound 64, or in Japan Mother 3. However, it was sadly cancelled. So on this episode of Beta64, I'm going to talk about Earthbound 64.
No, I didn't say Earthbound was a bad game. I didn't. I said it was a good game that I enjoyed, even though I didn't like RPGs, which is now a lie because I do enjoy RPGs a lot. And I like Earthbound. This is back before I even beat Earthbound. I think I played Earthbound for like an hour to make this video just so I knew what it was talking about. But now I want to remake it again just because. Boycott Beta64 because he didn't like Earthbound. I like Earthbound. Don't call the FBI. Where's the FBI? Crap. That's a good song though.
Mother 3 began development for the SNES shortly after the release of Mother 2, also known as Earthbound. While Earthbound focused on Ness and his friends trying to stop the alien Gygus and his starmen from taking over the galaxy, Earthbound 64's story was set 200 years later in a futuristic Western world. The plot follows the family of cowboy-like Flint, his wife Hinawa, and their sons Claus and Luke.
Hinawa? Hinawa? You mean Hinawa? Did I say Hinawa? Hinawa.
The family
Freaking Brenton, thank you for the bits. Super appreciate that.
Of cowboy-like Flint, his wife Hinawa, and their son.
Hinawa. Hinawa? Hinawa. Cool. Good job, Andrew. You're
Claus
doing
and
it.
Lucas, who is playable in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. The family, along with other protagonists, will go to many different worlds to fight off the pig army whose goal is to enslave humanity. Aw yeah. After a while, development of Mother 3 moved over to the Nintendo 64 disc drive to become one of the 4 launch games for the accessory. But because of the failure of the Nintendo 64 disc drive, the game was ported over to a Nintendo 64 cartridge, much like
Why did I show Earthbound footage so much? Why didn't I just show Mother 3
Majora's
footage?
Mask. A playable demo of Earthbound 64 came to Space World 1999, which showed some scenes from early parts of the game. It all went downhill from here. Shigesato Itoi and his
Shigesato. Oh my gosh. I almost Shigesato Itoi. I almost got that. There you go, Andrew.
Parts of the game. It all went downhill from here. Shigesato Itoi and his development team had little experience making a 3D game. He even said that had Earthbound 64 been made for the SNES, it probably would have been completed. The team had to get help from developers of Pokemon Stadium to help improve the game. But even this couldn't keep Earthbound 64 from falling into a pit that so many awesome games have fallen into. As expected of a game pitfall, the release date was delayed, specifically onto March 22nd, 2000. This date was not kept, and Itoi said that Earthbound 64 would not appear at E3 2000 in any form. And finally, on March 21st, the game was officially cancelled. When asked why Earthbound 64 was cancelled, Itoi said it was because he wanted to make the game something truly special. After the cancellation, Miyamoto said that he'd like to see the game salvaged, and tried to do so. But because the release of the Nintendo GameCube was roughly a year away, and the high cost of making the system, the hope of reviving Mother 3 was put on hold. At the Super Smash Bros. Musical concert, it was revealed that Mother 3 would be revived, but for what system? It was fully revealed at the end of the Mother 1+2 commercial that Mother 3 would be released for the Game Boy Advance. And it was. On April 20th, 2006,
awesome.
Mother
This
3
is
was
such a good
finally
story.
released.
Good for
Only
them.
in Japan. This is probably one of the best reasons I should learn Japanese. Right below Gyakuten Kenjei 2.
Oh no. I gotta check to make sure I was right with that one. Okay. Gyakuten. Oh. Gyakuten Kenji 2. Gyakuten Kenji. Okay? So let's say it one more time, all together now. Gyakuten Kenji 2. Gyakuten Kenji 2.
Reasons I should learn Japanese. Right below Gyakuten Kenjei 2.
Gyakuten Kenji. Gyakuten Kenji. Just gotta learn that Japanese for that Gyakuten Kenji 2. Gotta love Gyakuten Kenji. Gotta play Rune Tune Gyakuten Kenji 2. Oh my. Oh my wa Moshinde Roof. You catch my drift. Gyakuten Kenji 2. Oh man, no, okay, couple things. One, I know of this translation. I am actually a voice in the translation. Secondly, frick. I know, also, I just remembered that, freaking, I didn't know there was a Mother 3 patch, English patch, when I was making this video. I completely forgot about that. First, I'm a voice in this. Okay, here we go. The investigations 2, voices.
Objection!
That's me. Right there.
Objection! Objection!
That's me. Simon Keys. Number 1, I am a voice in this translation. Number 2, frick. It does not? It really doesn't?
Objection!
Really?
Objection!
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 Objection! I don't know what to tell you. That is indeed my voice. That was before I even started YouTube, to my knowledge.
I'm looking at you, Capcom. Earthbound fans outside of Japan never got to play Mother 3, even though there have been
yeah, they
efforts
did.
to get it translated.
Yeah, okay. So I wrote efforts to get translated. By that point, like, it had totally been done. Like, I think it was finished and well received by everyone. I'm pretty sure. Voice skipping? Oh, crap. Is it doing the... Okay. So, hopefully Twitch was... I still have the thing enabled. Hopefully it should be enabled that it doesn't, like, completely turn it off. It should just say offline. But yeah, no, it's a glitch with Streamlabs OBS. I don't know what's going on, but I know if you reboot the software, it fixes it. I'll wait for the ads to finish. But no, I totally did the voice in that translation. As an aside, I'm not joking it. I'm not joshing you. Okay, shall we continue on?
Mother 3 for Game Boy Advance has tons of unused content. The first being these unused battle backgrounds. Etoy mentioned in one of his interviews that he wanted the final battle to be nightmarish without any dialogue, but it had to be scrapped because it was too scary. These unused backgrounds
don't
may be
scrap it.
remnants of this battle. I mean, just look at them. Pretty scary. There are also some unused character sprites.
Oh man, Yeah, it took me so much work to get these all in.
Perhaps the most interesting unused graphic is this image of Ostrich Burger's historic Summit Inn on Route 66. It was probably just used to test displaying graphics. Another interesting unused graphic is this giant gray pig on an early Pigmath Zeppelin. There are also some unused music tracks as well. In fact, there are 15 of them. Because some of the tracks are quite long, I've trimmed them a bit. If you want to listen to the whole track, just
rest
click
of
the
the
link in the
video
description.
is the music. The rest of the video is all music. No! Andrew, what are you doing? Oh! At least I trimmed them down, thank goodness. I love it. I really need to play Mother 3. I haven't even played it yet. I didn't freaking even play it for this video. Gosh, these are good tracks. You know what else I need to play? Persona 5. You know what else I need to finish? Conquer. For sure. Mother 3 is... I mean, I know the entire soundtrack just from making the video. But it is... Oh, beautiful. I promise. I'll finish Persona 5. I promise. It's like the plate thing. What the, not a plate. That is not a plate. It was that thing that goes wood woo. Free. Some of these were really weird. Like one of them isn't just like a heartbeat. Wait, I think this is it. I think this is just the heartbeat one. That's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that was good. Okay, we're good. Sad noises. That's the captions. Beta64 literally dying. Yes, this is what I follow for. Beta making sad sounds. Sad noises. How many times has Andrew died on stream? At least 4. Oh, even this one's a little sad. This game is sad. What a sad. But wait. Please check general chat. Sad boy. I love it. Guys, make sure you join the Discord server. They're posting up pictures and videos of this stream right now. Discord.gg/Beta64.
It's a sad story of a game that never saw the light of day.
Story.
And though a port for Game Boy Advance was
That's me
made,
crying.
Earthbound fans outside of Japan still await their turn to play. So this has been
Yeah,
Beta
no, we
64
don't still await our turn to
with
play.
Earthbound
You know why?
64.
Because the freaking patch
Thanks
thing
for
happened.
watching.
Like, look, I put like 30 seconds of straight video. Yeah, there have been effort. Dude's been fully translated for years. Yep. Yeah, it's not official. I'd like an official one. I really would. but it is there for those who want to play it. I've heard only good things. Okay, here we go. Next up for the giveaway. We have Guild of Dungeoneering. The Guild of Dungeoneering is our next one. It's an RPG with things happening. It's a turn-based dungeon crawler with a twist, dude. Let's get that set up. We got Guild Dungeoneering. Must be a follower. Extra ticket to subs. Hey, Evines94, thanks for coming to stream, bro. Thanks so much. Shout out to you. Shout out to the main man of the hour. Don't forget, Guild of Dungeoneering. Hey, gamer dude, good to have you here. When do I get the Steam key? Go to Discord, and someone will give it to you. I'll keep track. It'll definitely be sometime, probably tomorrow or tonight. Okay, video time. Let's do the one from Kolonik. I'm taking a real risk here, hoping that none of these are in a pro, which is equal to watch question mark V is equal to T J B Q Q P Q F H T A. Luigi's Mansion E3 gameplay timer goes out. Oh, heck yeah. Let's watch as Luigi's life slowly slips away. Did I miss? No, we're still going through them. We are still going through them. Don't forget, type in !raffle if you want to win this game. Luigi's gonna die.
Luigi's gonna die tonight. Luigi's gonna find himself in a very particular situation. The timer's about to run out, Luigi. Luigi, what are you doing? The timer's gonna run out, Luigi. The timer ran out. It's over. Luigi. Your timer. Oh.
Alright. And the winner is Super MK64. Congratulations. Douglas, sit in my chair, Doug. It's freaking the one thing that I freaking love. I watched Vinny, one of his streams recently, and he watched a video of, well, it's a video that's based off of him. Freaking, it's talking about Douglas. Super MK64, join the Discord, discord.gg/beta64, and we'll DM you there. But it was just a video of him going like, sit in my chair, Douglas. Douglas, why won't you sit in my chair? And I don't know why, but I just love that video so much. All right, this is the big one. This is the big one. Oh, frick. Ant Dude video is recommended. Watch Ant Dude. He's a cool guy. This is the first ever video thing. It's the first ever live action video, and I didn't want to show my face because I didn't want people to know that I was like freaking 15.
Hello and welcome to Beta64. I'm here at Best Buy getting ready to go in to experience the Nintendo experience. where we'll be checking out 4 betas of Wii U games. Are you ready? Let's get going.
Check it out. I thought this would be bigger than it actually was, to be honest. So it's slightly cringe. Just a little slightly cringe. Also, get ready, get ready. That's me! That's your boy! That's your boy right there! That's your boy. Do you see that? That's your boy right there. It's your boy with his British cap on. That's Rob. He works for freaking Friday the 13th game. He's cool. I follow him on Twitter. Turns out most of this footage was already found. Like, oh gosh, it is a little cringe, but it also is a good memory. But it's also cringe, but it's also a good memory, but it's also cringe. I'm not sure what to make of it. Ooh, Dyson. Yeah, it's me. It's I don't know. It's a little thin, little cringe. Yeah, no, I do have that Beta64 mic. I just don't know where it is. But oh man, it is a little cringe, just a little cringe. I handed out I handed out business cards of my YouTube channel saying to subscribe.
First beta we played was Super Mario 3D World, which follows the same style as Super Mario 3D Land, released for the Nintendo 3DS.
So what did you think of Super Mario 3D World?
Man, Super Mario 3D World.
I love this.
I had Super Mario 3D Land on the Nintendo 3DS, and it's one of the best games that you can get. 3D World, it's like they took everything that was good.
Gosh, I love this man. He's such a cool guy. Frick, I met him I saw him at PAX recently. Like, I think it was 2 years ago. I saw him at PAX. He was just walking around. He's like, Andrew, and I'm like, Rob, and then we were like, oh, and that was it.
Cool, like exploration and the puzzles and things. Added 3 extra people to play at the same time. I'm completely excited. When I first saw the reveal at the Nintendo Direct, I was like, this is the game of the show. I'm sold. Nintendo all in. So lots of fun. I'm all about it.
This is my thing. If this was like E3, if I was doing this video, making this video at E3,
We jumping on his head?
this wouldn't be so cringe.
You took the cat tower. You took it.
If it wasn't at Best Buy, then it would be a lot less cringe. Yeah, this is freaking local Best Buy, and I took like an expensive camera that my dad had from his work.
Has a strange new power-up that transforms the characters into cats. Let's see what players think about it.
It is a little cringe though.
Mario was superb. Crawling up the walls and pouncing on the enemies was amazing.
I don't know. It's still a little cringe.
It's actually kind of cool. First, when I saw it turn into a cat, that actually sounds silly. But then playing the game, I was trying to scratch up walls and scratch up Goombas and get on do all the things that cats do apparently, and get powers and stuff. I was like, okay, I can see where you can really do some cool gameplay ideas.
Yeah, beta. It's Beta Boy pilfering a Best Buy for beta content that's not really there. It's just a little cringe, because you got to think of it from my perspective as being a 15, 16-year-old guy with his dad carrying this expensive camera filming. Actually, it might have been my brother. I think it was my brother. And I don't know. But if you go further in the future, I do an E3 video where I actually do interviews with some of the developers and stuff. And yeah, that was pretty good, because it was E3 and it was a serious kind of like convention, and it turned out really well. I thought it went well. You didn't know I had a brother? Are you sure? Will you attend E3 again? I haven't attended since they opened it to the public. I might. I get invited every single year, so it's like.
The next beta we played was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, the only game that also doubles as an amazing fruit slushy name.
So what do you think of Donkey Kong Country
slushy!
Tropical Freeze? I'm excited for it. It looks a lot like the first game, but
what has me most excited actually is they're bringing back David Wise, the guy who did the music for the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country games. So that's really cool. Camera movement was like different than what you'd expect from like a 2D platformer. So I'm excited, and I hope.
Wonder where these people are now.
King K. Rool.
So this, I was very hesitant because I love Donkey Kong Country. I love it on the Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii. And I have a 3DS version too. So
you know,
I was
this
like,
guy
this
was
is
recently
gonna be
interviewed
boring.
by
And then I started playing,
Famitsu,
and the stuff that they
the
were
freaking
doing,
like Japanese gaming
3D,
magazine.
some of the
He was
effects,
recently
some of the
interviewed
monsters
by
and stuff in
them.
the background and the shooting and the camera
He's
panning
freaking
around
going
the barrels and
places,
stuff.
man.
It
He was in
really,
Japan
really
on a
fun.
business
So
trip.
I was going thinking, oh, that's not going to be much fun, but we played 2-player and it was, yeah, I'm going to buy it.
He's freaking, man, he's got a good personality. Freaking Rob, everyone. Buy Friday the 13th the game. Just for Rob. Just do it for Rob. I did get interviewed by a magazine. I did Nintendo Force magazine. I should talk to Lucas again.
get him on back.
He's the one that makes the magazine. I really should talk to him again. Just see how he's doing. I'm pretty sure I'm playing this, or my brother's playing it. I think that's my brother. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my brother to the right. With this little, that's his shoulder. Yeah, no, it is a little different. I actually made a video comparing it. Yeah, that's my brother to the left.
Next, we drove up the wall with Mario Kart 8
We drove up the wall!
Racing.
Okay, now this definitely changed. Like, it actually did have a lot of changes here. But the thing is that all of these, like, video footage and changes and stuff, like, all of this stuff, like, it was recorded by, like, freaking professionals at E3.
It was really fun. Looked absolutely great.
Also,
he can tell you
freaking, one second. Shout out to freaking, where is she? Shout out to freaking, oh gosh, how can I not remember her name? She was the Nintendo rep there. Shout out to her. She was the freaking most amazing person. She let me set up, like, all of my Nintendo, like, my Beta64 business card. She put it out. She gave it to people with, like, their Nintendo swag. She really helped promote my channel there. Freaking amazing person. She quit her job as a Nintendo rep. I don't remember why. She just kind of left. But she was the freaking MVP. I saw her
really
for
fun.
years
Looked
after that.
absolutely great, he can tell you there too. The
Like,
upside
she
down,
was the Nintendo rep for years, and she was just so cool and helped me, and I would help her set up things, and she was a friend of, like, my whole family. That was where I accidentally deleted an image when I was supposed to export it. Oops.
What about
Peggle
you?
in the background, dude.
Pretty much the same
Freaking
as he
Peggle.
said. I thought the physics were really interesting. Graphics were pure HD, looked beautiful. Little weird how it was only 2 lap courses. I'm sure that was just a setting though to expedite things. But regardless, it looked really good. Yeah, just fun game. Definitely something to pick up.
That's me! I put on glasses. I also muted it. Nintendo has a rule that you have to have someone's shoulder in every video you take. It's been that way everywhere that I've gone. You should have deleted the whole video. Delete the whole video. It showed me for a split second. Delete it all.
I really like the anti-gravity. That seemed really cool. I think that's going to be my favorite new addition to the game. It was a
But
really
those
good
Luigi
looking
has,
game.
dude,
I
they
think
were
it's probably
giving them
the best
away.
looking game in
I
the
can't
Wii so
tell them
far.
to
It really
stop.
showed off its next
You can't
gen
tell
system.
people to stop.
I think that was really cool.
Schools. I'll go back in time and tell them to stop for your schools. I'll do that. Just for you.
Whoa.
That's me again! You're Luigi. Heck yeah. I thought people would be, like, really excited to see beta footage.
Lastly, we played The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD,
is it
a
almost
remake of
over?
The Wind Waker,
Oh,
released for
man.
the GameCube in 2003.
Oh yeah, how you will play next. That worked great.
So what did you think of The Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker HD?
Oh my, it was very fun and it looked so pretty.
Oh, it was amazing. The graphics really pop out with the colors, and it's really easy to control.
Wait, what am I interviewing these people for? But like, I mean, I'll give it this. It helped me when I was at E3, and I knew what to do at that point, at least. At least I knew what I was doing in the professional standpoint. But hey, you know, for opinions for Philicon, I don't know, honestly. I was just doing it just because, you know, that was back in the day when I did things just because I wanted to. It looks so pretty.
Okay, I'm starting the timer.
I'm not anti-Luigi hats, lol. Early Beta64 is way better than I remember? Oh, really? Oh wait, that's me. That's me. Yeah, no, the other person just looked like me. This is actually me. Look, it's Andrew. Look how small my hands are. That's my brother. No wonder I thought it was me. It's my brother. That's him right there. He's got a little scruffy right there. You need to shave there, boy.
I had a great time with the Nintendo experience and met many wonderful fans. Thanks to everyone who attended for making
that guy was a cool guy. I don't know why. He just seemed like a cool guy. I don't even think I talked to him, but I always thought he was a cool guy.
The Nintendo experience. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Well, you're welcome. Man, no, you're not late for the giveaway. In fact, we're just about to give away another game. Frick me. That was a little cringe. But like, look, I did this years later, and I didn't think it was cringe.
Hey everyone, Beta64 here at E3 2016. It's another year, and that means another E3. And this year, we're going to be looking at games like Sea of Thieves.
Like, I didn't think that was cringe. Dang, I love the Mafia 3
Welcome
boost.
everyone. Today marks the first day of game companies like Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony.
I kind of just gave a
Those are usually
run through
good place
of
to
like
be.
everything
The
I
South
did
Hall,
at
though,
E3.
has various other companies in it, like Warner Brothers, Natsume, and Capcom. And
That's basically all I did, was just kind of run through my days. But I feel like I don't think those were cringe. They didn't get any views, but I don't think they were cringe. No, that is my full Earthbound music that I made for that. Okay, next game we have is Punch Club. Oh frig, he got shot. Dang. Punch Club, train hard, fight crocodiles, and find love. What the frick did they do recently? 19 reviews, that means that. It's a boxing adventure management tycoon. Yeah, dude, getting shot, that ain't family friendly right there. Oh, it's tiny build, nice. All right, Punch Club. Yeah, no, that is the full song. Punch Club. Minutes. Punch Club. Steam code. Okay. And the giveaway begins. Cartoon Network Punch Time Ultra XL. Dang, I should have done that. Okay. We're doing that. Okay. Taco sent another image. Taco, why? Why are you sending me cursed Minecraft images, Taco? Next is Super Mario Sunshine. Okay, let's see. Next video. B393RRJMLM8. This is definitely. I hate that capital I and L are the exact same thing.
クイズイントロオートロドーンニュースだよで紹介したプ プロジェクト未来2の収録曲全47曲のイントロクイズ、イントロを聞いて曲名が分かったらこの大トロボタンを押して答えてね。
はい。
ミクだよ、勝負だよ。
はい。
まずは第1問。あれどうしたの？答えないの？あ、わかった。はい、夢夢。
It is you.
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is. What you say?
I love that game, by the way. I have Project Need IU
We need you decided this. What you say? What did she say?
Thank you, Just a Potato. What a good game, but what a... Wait, sorry, it was sad. Okay. The winner is Just a Potato! Hey! Enjoy your game, and thanks for the video. Thanks for the video, man. Wow. What a freaking... That's great. Rigged! You're right. It's randomly rigged. The video made him win the game. I don't know. I can't say no, because I don't know. We streamed for 2.5 hours now. And we still got, like, a ton more videos to go. Super Mario Sunshine.
Welcome to summertime.
Dang, that was
and
louder
what
than
better
normal.
way to enjoy this wonderful time of year than on Isle Delfino?
I thought that'd be funny.
I have no idea what that means, but I do know about Super Mario Sunshine. In fact, it's one of my favorite Mario games.
It's my favorite game.
Its
I love it.
originality,
It's my
secrets,
favorite game.
And tons of different locations really brought the game to life. Under the hood,
Who's allowed
though,
to send
there's
videos
so
during
much
raffle?
more
I just
than what
pick it
appears in the
randomly.
game. So on this episode of Beta64, I'm going to talk about the beta of Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine was first revealed at Space World 2001, along with The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. There are many differences between the Space World trailer and the final game. The first being Delfino Plaza, which appears to be more of a town than a plaza. The Pianta residents of Delfino Plaza are slightly different, though the biggest residential change has to be this new citizen shown for just a few split seconds. This resident appears to be a human girl, though there are no humans in Super Mario Sunshine apart from Mario and Peach. The HUD was also changed. In the bottom left is the soul coin counter. On the top right is the water meter, which many people thought was a thermometer that could detect real-time temperature at your location and
What?
alert you when to take breaks.
What?
Now, of course,
it did what now?
On the top right is the water meter, which many people thought was a thermometer that could detect real-time temperature at your location and alert you when to take breaks.
And who thought that? GameCube? Who thought that?
Now, of course, we
Real-time
know it was
location.
just to show you how much water was in flood. Looks like we'll still have to keep waiting for Nintendo to create the game in weather. Perhaps the strangest
frick yeah,
object
game
shown in
in
the
weather.
trailer
See it just
is
potato.
Tramplin' Stew. It's that giant trampling thing. The files for Tramplin' Stew are still in the final game, and as shown by this video, can actually be brought into gameplay. Whilst the stew tramples, a nozzle on its
Whilst
back
the
spawns
stew
two different types of enemies. Swoopin' Stew and Strollin' Stew. Swoopin' Stew spawns in this striped egg,
Out of
while
his
Strollin' Stew
butthole.
simply appears. Some
I didn't
versions
wanna
of
say
Tramplin'
butthole
Stew
back
were
then,
going to
though.
wear this mask, which when damaged would split in half. To defeat the enemy, players have to fill it with water until its outer shell pops. Then all you have to do is stomp on its eye. And what reward do you get for all of your troubles? Why, a nice 1 coin. Woo.
Once again,
Sadly,
still do that
the
same
model
joke.
doesn't display properly. Perhaps
coin.
because it was made early in the GameCube's development.
Oh, that's so
I put a render of the broken model through an image editor and created this, which shows what the model might have looked like had it been displayed properly.
Yeah, I don't think that's how...
Super Mario Sunshine was shown again at E3 2002.
Right.
This version looks almost the same as the final, but still
Yeah, I
has
know,
some
right?
differences, such as the last revision of the
I'm
life
dying.
meter. Another difference is Flood.
Yeah.
This version of Flood is much thinner and has a different body than the final version.
It's so cute.
Some say there was going to be a water gun attachment, but I couldn't find any concrete evidence to prove it.
Hey, that was when I
change to the
started to
final
actually
seems to have
stop
taken
looking at
place
rumors.
roughly at the time of E3 2002. Gooper Blooper went through a few changes as well. Originally, it was going to be dark blue, but was later changed to white, most likely to match the color of regular bloopers. Gooper Blooper was also going to fight on the bridges of Rico Harbor
like,
instead
two
of the
floods?
market and helipad. Brown pokies with white flowers are shown in the trailer, though they do not appear in the final game. The Beta Boos
Those
lack
red
the
arrows,
tongue
though.
and fangs from the final, and the Super
I started
Mario
doing
Sunshine
comparisons
logo is
now.
also
That's
slightly
good.
different from the final version. In some screenshots of the E3
You sound bored in the video. I was 15, embarrassed, and an introvert, and had a bad mic.
version, giant seemingly flying piranha plant heads are visible. Though if you watch the trailer closely, you'll notice the same heads are shown bouncing. Most likely when the image was taken, the heads were in midair ready to fall, and thus mistaken for flying. Super Mario Sunshine has a boatload of unused content.
Oh, freak, I'm starting to have some
The
energy in my
first
voice
being
now.
a
All
soccer
right.
ball in gold. These objects were changed to fruits and,
stopped putting it on
baskets in the
black
final
background
game. Another
This
unused
is a good
object
evolution.
is Cug, a paper-thin model of a Goomba. Cug was used as an early test enemy, but
the
he
water
can be
looks so
seen in the
good.
final game.
Oh,
Just
so
not
beautiful.
easily. Cug is under the ground below the clam ride in episode 8 of Peanut Park. Using an action replay moon jump.
I might have gotten my new mic, this mic. I might have gotten that at this point, because the audio
you
does
can fly
sound better.
high enough to go through the top of the mountains and walk over to Cug. Though
think it
because
is.
of its location, it's hard to get a good look at it. Here's a screenshot of the best view of Cug underground. Trying to jump on it electrocutes Mario. This very strange unused object is called a Yoshi egg generator. There are two kinds of egg generators.
Freak, I did an
Jenny
animation.
Egg Model 1 and
Freak.
Bad Jenny Egg Model 1.
Dang,
They
it's starting
both
to move
use
on.
the same animation.
Oh, and freak, and it's got the background.jpg that I used to use all the time. I got rid of it though.
And Jenny Egg Up Here one, shown here. This last unused object is of 3 black manta rays, which are based off the Phantom Manta boss at Serena Beach. The files for this object are found with the files of Peanut Park. That, coupled with the fact that there is only one animation, could mean that these were going to be purely for decoration. Some objects in Super Mario Sunshine are more than what meets the eye, such as Il Piantissimo.
Oh,
Even though he never
Piantissimo.
takes off
Good
his
job.
mask in the game, he still has a face underneath. Even more interesting, it seems to resemble the Running Man's face from
Freak, I'm
Ocarina of
actually
Time.
animating. Dang.
Stew generators also have some interesting unused features. The generators were originally going to be animated. This first animation frame is the one used in the game. This second frame is for when it gets hurt. This frame is for after the generator gets hurt. And this last frame is for when it dies. In the final game though, the stew generator just disappears after it's sprayed. Another unused feature is a hidden book behind a door in Noki Bay's Red Coins in a Bottle
Boundary
episode.
break.
This book cannot be grabbed, however, because the door blocks the way to it. In the beta, Mario was supposed to collect a book instead of 8 red coins. This hidden book may be the one meant to be collected. Even the option menu joined the unused feature party. Just off the screen of the option menu is a pier. It is very
The giveaways start when the video is over. Also, another boundary break.
low quality compared to the rest of the menu, meaning it was most likely scrapped before it could even be finished. There are some unused audio tracks and sound effects in Super Mario Sunshine as well. Please take a listen.
Uh-oh. Okay, so people got mad at this one because I said this was unused. and it is unused, but this is also the video, like the music that plays on the video if you leave the title screen for a while. So this is unused, but the song is in the game.
That audio track is internally called MSD STR Space World, which is an appropriate title as it is used in the Space World 2001 trailer. This next song is the Noki Bay theme with a drum track for when you ride Yoshi, even though Yoshi isn't in Noki Bay.
Yeah, that's right. See ya, Nurples. Freaking happy 3rd anniversary to the Discord server. Heck
This
yeah.
last unused audio track is Mario saying ciao.
Ciao!
According to where the file is located, this was meant to be played when the game was booted up and not to be a normal voice clip. Now let's look at some unused graphics. These two pairs of sunglasses are found in the files for the option menu. The first is split into the frame and lenses and was meant to be worn by a Pianta. The second pair was meant to be used in the options menu, perhaps to toggle whether Mario is wearing sunglasses.
I haven't done
Another unused graphic is a level banner for Corona Mountain, which goes unused because the location doesn't have an episode select screen. This next unused graphic is a very early label for the HUD. It was meant to be put underneath the flood water tank meter, but was replaced with the text water. The label was most likely used between Space World 2001 and E3 2002, as the final water text was used in the E3 trailer,
that actually
but no text was used in Space World.
Like the ones
There's also an unused graphic that says Nintendo
Yeah, I mean, it
GameCube
is one of my
on it,
more popular
most
ones.
likely meant
The
to be a
Sans.
placeholder for the Nintendo logo, shown when the game starts up. Speaking of game startup, the images of an early placeholder title screen are still located in the game's files. These images include a push start text, a silhouette of Mario's face, and a messed up shadow of a placeholder logo. Also hidden inside Super Mario Sunshine's files are a few screenshots from various stages of development. This one shows Mario fighting the Ely Mouth in Noki City. The screenshot looks to have been taken almost near the final version of the game, because Noki City lacks the fog and darker lighting in the final, but has the final HUD design. The image is used as a texture for the water in Bowser's bathtub. This other screenshot is perhaps the oldest. The skinny design of Flood from the Space World video is shown, as well as the earliest design of Bloopers and Rico Harbor.
It looks like a whale.
The sky model in the screenshot is also an early version. Interestingly, the file for the sky model is also with the test maps files. Super Mario Sunshine's test map is called Test 11. According to a file in the game called stageart.bin, there were originally 20 test maps, scale 0 through scale 9, and test 11 through test 19. The only one that wasn't deleted was test 11, but not in the Japanese version. In that version, all the test maps were deleted. The only reason we have this one test map is because the localization team for other countries added it back and never deleted it. Well, what's in it? Nothing much really. It has the basic test room needs. Random fire, random doors, random people, the norm.
Yeah,
some more interesting stuff includes the unused soccer ball and trampoline.
They definitely
stew
found a
without its
lot more
outer
info
shell.
on this game since I've
Super
made this,
Mario
though.
Sunshine uses images to keep track of goop on a stage. Some stages have unused goop maps, and developers used a few of them to do some doodling and leave notes. Let's take a look at some of them. These two unused goop maps were used for the test map. The top one seems to show a doodle of trampoline stew and a running moai head. The bottom map seems to be a poorly drawn silhouette of Cug. This next goop map is for the beta of Bianco Hills. I don't think it needs an explanation.
Oh, heck yeah.
This map is for the underwater Noki City.
Baka?
The Japanese text reads stupid, which makes sense. Why have goop that can be washed away with water underwater? The unused goop map for Serena Beach looks exactly like the unused Cug object. Coincidence? I think not. This last goop map was for Corona Mountain, though no goop is found in the area. The goop map and accompanying model are very primitive, so it was most likely a copy of one of the removed test maps. There's also some placeholder text still in the game's files, one of which is part of the lyrics to the song I Wanna Be Loved By You, released in 1928. Another two are a single line from the 1961 song Stand By Me. This last placeholder text says, good morning, hello. Good morning, hello. Good morning, hello.
Super Mario Sunshine is a tsundere, confirmed.
While all these unused and beta stuff are
not like
cool,
I like you.
none of it can compare to Super Mario Sunshine's greatest scrapped object, the Delfino Express.
Ooh.
The Delfino Express was a railway system that spanned Isle Delfino and
Whoa.
surrounding areas. These areas included Delfino Plaza, Rico Harbor, Bianco Hills, Gelato Beach, Serena Beach, Hotel Delfino,
Serena Beach or
Pina
something?
Park, Noki Bay,
know. I feel like I
Pianta
missed that one
Village, and Corona Mountain. Some of these stations didn't make it into the final game. These stations include Battleship Island, Flame Temple, Lighthouse Island, Hotel La Crema, which translates into Hotel Tier, and Airtoe Rock, which translated means steep rock. What's interesting is that in the
Sunshine's such
final
a good
game,
game. You got it,
Pina
boy.
Park is an island. The only way Mario could possibly reach the island on a train is that there was a bridge connecting them, Pina Park was not always an island, or that the express was a subway. To use the Delfino Express, Mario would go up to the station, show his ticket for an area, and
Yeah,
have the
this is
choice
so
to
much
buy a
better than my
collectible
other
travel
videos
stamp
from
for soul
before.
coins. That's a hint to when the Delfino
I
Express
think this is when I
was
started
scrapped.
taking it more seriously.
Soul coins were shown in the
Not
Space
being,
World
like, such a, like,
2001
you know,
trailer, but was
eras.
replaced by
Not
regular
being
coins
like,
from
oh, I'm doing
E3
this for fun as much as it
2002
was now
to the
is
final game.
I'm doing this for
So the railway
knowledge
must have been
sake.
scrapped sometime before E3 2002.
I didn't talk about the green Yoshi.
So that's the
and I
beta of
also got
Super
people
Mario
upset.
Sunshine. Though the amount of unused objects is huge, the
Lacrima?
changes between the
Not
beta and the
Lacrima.
final are relatively small, which is probably a good thing. It might have been cool to ride
long
a
as
train
stream?
to other locations,
not sure, as
but I
long-
feel
I'm-
that
I'm
the
starting to get
different,
tired,
sometimes
but
secretive ways
I'm
to
trying
get
to get through
around
all the
is
first
still
year.
a fun time. So if you want to learn more about the Delfino Express or listen to the full audio tracks, click the link in the description. So this has been Beta64 with the Super Mario Sunshine Beta. Thanks for watching.
But I don't even like Sonic. Friggin' Andy, what a great guy. Lagrima means tear. Freak, wait for it, wait for it. I remember this. This is back when I liked regular show a lot. I'm surprised I didn't get like a copyright strike from that. You perfected the formula beta research. Thanks. I feel like that video is by far better than any of these previous videos. Pikmin was pretty okay, but I felt like it could have had more. This is so much better. No, it's not that I don't like regular show anymore. It just I didn't prefer it. I didn't enjoy it as much in the later seasons, and then I stopped watching it. Next giveaway. How many videos we got left? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, next is God's Trigger. God's Trigger. That's wow, that is M for mature if I've ever seen one. Over the top show of blood and explosions. Heck yeah. So, cool. Am I allowed to give that away on a family-friendly stream? I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to. I'm gonna feel like I'm not allowed to. Unsub the big M. Tangle Deep. Says the guy who played Corpse Party on his streams. Look, this one looks pretty nice. Yeah, we'll do Tangle Deep, and it comes with the soundtrack. Now this one we actually have 2 codes for, so we're gonna give away 2 copies of this one. Tangle Deep. Freaking Corpse Party. Some days I wonder why I stream that. Okay, well, I guess I can only have one person win it. Sweet. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. Yeah, course party streams were cursed. It's like I don't even know why I particularly did it. Now that I think about it, but it's just like I did enjoy it. Like it was definitely a game that I'm glad I played. It's just like I don't know if I needed to stream it, though I wouldn't have played it any other way. Yeah, we do need Kobe. Kobe, I know you're not watching, but we need you. Just run 2 separate giveaways in a row. I can do that. Man, how y'all doing? Before I don't want to watch a video for this break. I just want to hear how y'all doing. Play Danganronpa on stream. I've already beaten all the Danganronpa games. I've already beaten it all. I've done it. I played it. I lived it. I've won it. I want to know how you guys are doing. How you enjoying the stream? Play Persona 5 on stream. I can't because I don't want to get spoiled by people. Dude, Papa John's. Nice. Papa John's is good pizza because it's freaking cheap now as heck. There's a coupon, okay? I think it's Savings 1. Put that coupon code in. It's $6.99 large Papa John's pizza, 1 topping. And then, if you get 2 of those large pizzas, that will reach you to $15.13 with tax if you're in my state. But if you get to over $15 with those 2 large pizzas, put in the code SAVING7 and you get free cheese sticks. Hacks. Just know I'm the pizza coupon master. Beta knows the pop. I'm in Papa's head. I know. Papa John's with the savings, boy. This isn't even an ad for Papa John's. Oh, you bought Banjo and Sans. Nice. Okay, the winner. Mao31 won it. Congratulations, Mao. Oh, and I can pick another winner? And the other one is Baby Pink Snail. Congratulations to both of you. Be sure to be on the Discord. Mao, I know you're already on the Discord. Congratulations. Okay, now we're moving on. We're moving on to Donkey Kong 64. This one I was particularly proud of because at the time I was the first one to ever make a video on Donkey Kong 64's development. So I was the first one because I kept getting, when I started, I got tons of people like, you're ripping off Gaming Mysteries by Yuriwin. You're ripping off this channel. Actually, I think it was just Yuriwin. But Donkey Kong 64, I picked it specifically because no one had made a video of that yet, so people couldn't say I was ripping off people. Oh, frig, I sang this part at the beginning. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, sorry. I was just getting ready to talk about my favorite Nintendo 64 game. Donkey Kong 64
Do they still say
is
you're ripping them off? No, no one does anymore. Which is good,
different
because I
than
never
most
did.
other platformers. You control 5 different Kongs, each with their own special skills to collect enough bananas to fight bosses and earn keys. In addition to the 35+ hours of story mode, you get to fight your friends in multiplayer with fruit guns and orange grenades. It doesn't get much better than Donkey Kong 64.
It doesn't, except people don't like it
But did you know that this game happens to be one of the very few that we have the beta ROM for? So on this episode of Beta64, I'm going to talk about the beta of Donkey Kong 64.
I wait being told that I'm ripping out. No, Kuriatsu, you shouldn't be told that you're ripping me off when I specifically talk about you in the video. Blight Fatality, good to have you here. Did you set up 2 giveaways? There's actually
Donkey
only
Kong
one
64
code.
was
Second code was for the soundtrack. That's fine. I'll buy another code if the other one. If you, because like I'm gonna assume some people aren't gonna DM for the codes, so like, that's fine. Yeah, it's okay.
Developed by Nintendo's old second-party developer Rareware, which is responsible for games like Banjo-Kazooie and GoldenEye 007. Donkey Kong 64 was originally going to be released for the 64
we haven't gotten
disc
to
drive
Banjo-Kazooie
in
yet.
1998 under the titles of Ultra Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong World, and Donkey Kong Universe. But since the Nintendo 64 disc drive failed, Donkey Kong 64 was moved over to a cartridge, with its release date delayed to 1999. During development, a major bug caused the game to crash randomly. Unable to locate the bug, developers required the game to use the Nintendo 64 expansion pack as a quick fix.
Up. Is Cox cutting off my stream again? Let's see. Let's see if Cox is trying to cut off my stream. Let's see. Let's see. Are we good now? Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Making sure we're all good. Okay, cool. We're good now. So I'm gonna run this trace route again. Well, I think it was definitely something weird. Yeah. Bruh. Are we back, bruhs? Bruh. Bruh. Okay, we're bruh back. Oh, of course, as I thought. They were okay, so Cox was like, if it ever happens again, be sure to give us a trace route, but of course, the trace route doesn't tell me anything. Of course. Anyway, that could have at first I was trying to figure out if it was the streaming freaking like Streamlabs OBS to see if it was freaking out, but it wasn't because I couldn't connect through Test Twitch either. So yeah, Cox was being stupid again. But it's fine. Don't buy Cox. Ever. In any sense of the word. And you'd be like, Cox be like, literally all I have to do is stop streaming for like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, and then boop. Aw, frick you, Cox. Ugh. Okay, guess we're calling Cox. Okay, let me know if it comes back while I'm calling Cox. Let me know if it comes back. How would I be calling about base? Is it still happening? Okay. Am I back online? Just as an aside. It seems to have passed. Okay. I don't care about refresh. Oh my gosh. I don't care about my Wi-Fi password key. Okay, tell me, is it still freaking out or is it okay now? Well, if it turned to normal, I can't friggin' heck. Freaking heck. Oh well. Because they won't do anything. They won't do anything. The good thing is, you don't have to worry about hearing personal information because I didn't give any personal information. I just went through a phone tree. Yeah, the moment you put the phone down, it happens again. Yeah, I bet. Anyway. It didn't happen again. Okay, are we good? Are we good? We good, Cox? We good? We daijobu? We daijiblio? Okay. 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 And also, in case you're wondering if Cox is just having an outage, it's not that. This is the 8th time it's happened now. Taco, you're Cox? No. Jinx, I'm doing pretty well. Now that the stream's back online. Let's continue. Let me know in chat if anything weird happens. Let me know. Continue.
Donkey Kong 64 was first shown at E3 1999, along with Super Smash Bros. There are many differences between the E3 demo and the final. Let's start with the intro. The Nintendo 64 logo's animation used in the intro is much longer than the final games. Another difference is the HUD. The life meter was not planned to be melons at first, but instead they were pie pieces, much like in Super Mario 64. The golden banana level counter was also slightly changed. When grabbing a golden banana in the final game, the HUD shows the golden banana count of every Kong in the level, but in the beta, it only shows how many the current Kong has collected. The last HUD difference is a counter for an unused silver balloon. This balloon would give a life when collected, but was removed late in development. A shower stall with a poster of Banjo and Kazooie is shown in Donkey Kong's treehouse, though it is not found in the final game. Mad Jack was different in the beta as well. It was originally called Junk in the Box and looked a lot different than the final game. Junk in the Box was also meant to be a mini-boss instead of the main boss in the final. Perhaps the strangest beta element in Donkey Kong 64 is that Donkey Kong and Diddy were originally going to carry real guns. Sweet, man. As seen in this video, Donkey Kong carried a shotgun, while Diddy wielded 2 pistols. It's unknown if these guns were changed to keep an E rating, or if they were simply placeholders. In late 1999, Gaming Shop...
Honestly, they aren't real guns because he was still shooting out peanuts. But, they gotta have been placeholders, right? Or that they thought later on, hey, you know, it's probably freaking